nervous, so I'm just gonna go live now. Wait, I forgot to show chat. I forgot to show chat on screen. Hold on. You can't have a live stream without a chat. It's just not how it works. Okay, thank you for your patience. And thank you, Silas Diamond, for becoming a real faker. Thank you so much. But all the lurkers are gonna show up for this one. Hello. Oh, I forgot to put my awesome fingerless gloves on, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Mingles, Irrelevant, Super Spike, Thomas, Tomato, Mad Dude, Robin, Alex, Wizard Donkey. Oh my god, thank you, Mingles Moot, for being a real faker for 57 months. That's a very long time. It is the Valentine's Day. There's no denying it. Yeah, only hands in this sweater. I specifically went out to the store looking for Valentine's type sweaters, and they had them. That's the only one in my size though. And it's white. Well, happy Valentine's Day. It is truly that day. I thought I'd get extra comfy cozy. Put my feet up on my desk. Can't see my head anyway. Doesn't matter. Very cute look, thank you. It's just me. This headphone I haven't put in my ear. How'd you say white? Oh, you know, white. Hello, not fake Requiem. It's just the reemergence? Is that what it is? Anyway, I got my new glasses today. Maybe if I'm super ultra careful, I can show it to you guys. This is upsetting. Dude. I'm being vulnerable here. I'm just look at. You guys can see how long my hair's gotten. It's been a crazy winter. Yeah, her white. That's more like Fakentine's Day. Welcome to me. This isn't Fakent, why YouTube government named me. Okay. That's amazing. I'm shaking my head. You can see that I'm shaking my head. Based on the shadows and the movement of my hair. Faking her ego arc. I do have a bit of an ego. If I didn't have one, if I didn't have confidence in myself, I wouldn't have done this. I'll admit, I don't look my best in this sweater because it's white. Look at this evil villain pose. But none of the Bond villains ever were they don't kick their feet up. That's not really a thing. I expect a cat to jump on your lap. I might, sometimes I wish I could have a cat, but it's just unless it's a cat that's content to not make a lot of noise and not be bothered by me voice acting, then it's probably not gonna work out. Isn't fake? Yes, I am. That's what I am. I'm pointing at me. It's the truth. Oh yeah. I also brought my hydration. It's in the cat paw glass so that you can't see any reflections. I really did think of everything. There are VTubers out there getting revealed just from seeing the reflections of themselves in plastic packaging. Couldn't be me. Why am I sitting like a Bond villain? I'm comfortable. Say excellent like Mr. Burns. I don't watch The Simpsons, but excellent. I don't know how he says it. You got 3 blocks of ads? Hey, I don't run mid-rolls in my live stream, so consider that the payment for getting in. You get a head patch? Sure. There's a head patch. Happy Valentine's Day. You know, if I had been more creative and were willing to improv, I could have done like, I did this once, a couple times, like a live stream that's also a role play where it's just like your girlfriend is cleaning up and you're not helping, or your girlfriend is like sleeping or something. I could have been like, your girlfriend's on a video call with you, but I didn't do that. You know, I got one ad on the way in here. I'm gonna run one just so you get a second one. Now, it's become extra obnoxious. Sometimes I check my own videos on the YouTube app, like the one everyone uses, because like I need to make sure it sounds right. And honestly, just like the double ads. And it doesn't even work anymore. They're like, if you close the video and reopen it, the ads go away. They fixed that. So irritating. Do I stop at the ones on your chest, or do I exclusively look at the ones on your chest? Don't make it weird. It's just a fucking shirt, bro. Double ads is longer than 10 seconds. Oh my god. Keep getting that one for milk. There's a suspiciously large amount of people here. Is there? Chat's not moving that fast. I can't actually see it. That's like 40 people. I had more than that to watch Konami announce a new Castlevania game. They're blocking the ad blockers. Oh yeah. I don't have to worry about that though, because I've got Revanced and it's undefeatable. It's just really impressive. Watching a short gets rid of ads for me. Yeah, how do they monetize shorts? Every time, like, I don't think I get any ad revenue from shorts, but they say I'm in the partner program. I'm just part of, like, shorts revenue sharing. But I've never seen a single ad before I've checked any of my shorts, so I don't watch any other ones. Maybe they're just in the feed. Like if you're swiping through them like TikTok, that thing. What was that one animation about burgers and a clown guy? Big Top Burger? It's good. It's a good series. What fake ASMR was called freak ASMR. That's not possible. It's simply not possible. I consider collabs with other VAs like Shadowfire. I don't know who that is. Everybody asks me if I'm gonna do collabs. I don't know anybody to collab with other than Ambiguous. I'll collab with Ambiguous any day of the week. Other people? I don't know. There are some shorts that are ads when you doom scroll. Right. See, I don't use the scrolling feature. I watch my own shorts exclusively. Didn't I do a collab with Alichu? That was commissioned. I got paid for that. Apparently, the commissioning party did not know what Alichu was making when they commissioned her. Like it was a surprise? I don't know. If it seemed like our two parts of the story were a little incongruous, that's why. Neither of us knew what the other was making. How's it going? It's going okay, Magic Monkey. Music got really quiet all of a sudden. Playing more Frutiger Arrow music. And read your psychic imprint to uncover your secrets. Is that your cursed technique? Sorry, I've been catching up on Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm so glad that like they're also dubbing season 3 at around the same pace. It's just like 2 episodes behind. I had to get caught up and see the episode where Maki did that shit, and it was awesome. Like, fuck yes. They appear even when you go through all the shorts of one channel, like a playlist. Morning. Brother, it's 7 p.m. Oh fuck, there are bonus carrots in Uma Musume for Valentine's Day? Oh yeah, players above level 10 get 500 extra diamonds and ensemble stars. I'm gonna see Iron Lung tomorrow. It's still in theaters? Hey, you know, for a January horror movie, I gotta give it credit, it was pretty good. I mean, it was alright. Better than the other horror movie based on a video game that came out recently. At least according to the reviews. What? Mingles. That's right. I got an email today that somebody sent me another gift, but what the hell did you send me? It's a surprise gift. Thank you, Mingles, for the surprise gift. What did you send me? Didn't know it would show up. I always forget it's there. I don't remember how I connected it, but it just does that every time somebody buys me a gift. Which is why I was a little bit upset yesterday. Salty Eggs bought out my whole wish list. Somebody, who did? Andres bought me a gift during the stream. I got a notification, but after the stream was over, Salty Eggs bought out the rest of my gifts, and I didn't get to thank them for it. It got extended because it sold crazy well. Fantastic. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that happened. You get killed on the shipping? Yeah, I don't know how to make it any better. They're usually like, they say the default shipping is like $7 or something. Is that true? How much did you just spend? You have to tell me. My legs are starting to go numb from sitting like this. $10 shipping? No. Oh, and the river rocks are already so expensive. That sucks ass. It was like 60. What the fuck? Bro, that's like $100. Why did you spend that much? It was almost 40 inch. Dude, you are doing me a heckin' concern. What? Is it made of gold? Why? I mean, thank you, Mingles, genuinely, but dude. I can't believe this. Oh, but it's just cute, but it's not like $40 cute. Please, Mingles, be more careful with your finances. Now I have to be like... See, the thing is, I'm allowed to ruin the surprise for myself, like, technically, and they give me the option to look at it. I'm not gonna. What the heck did you buy me, brother? Morning from the Philippines. Is it Valentine's Day there? Is it like there's a morning in the Philippines? This is scary. Actually, it's the day after. Yeah, I was gonna say. It's like tomorrow over there. R.I.P. Sorry. I was streaming earlier, but I was getting my super cool glasses. Maybe if I'm super careful, I can show them to you guys. Like that. You guys can't see them, but yeah. You can see part of them. Too paranoid. They're made of glass. They're reflective. Apparently they have some sort of like coating on them so that they're better for screens. I don't know. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm kawaii as fuck right now. Unfortunately, if I crack my ankle, it's way louder now. Did see them on Tumblr. Yes, I use my Rousey plushie as a model. VTuber model is gone, replaced by a skinwalker. What? From like... Fuck, what series used a skinwalker? Hello, Griffith of Flame. Should I get the impression the Japanese care about Valentine's Day more than anyone else? They might. They've got 2 Valentine's Days. They're like, we do Valentine's Day and then we do White Day for part 2. Like, what the heck? New meat-based fake era. You guys know I've done torso streams before. They usually don't involve the legs, though. Don't judge any lint you might see on these pants. It's not my fault. Here's some very thick lenses. I have terrible vision. Did you guys hear about this? Have you guys heard about this, where I have the terrible vision? Did you know? Did you know about that? Let's see. You know that they emailed me my prescription. Screen's just full of fake. It's all me. It's all me and hearts. They emailed me my prescription. Let me see what they said. Where did it go? Okay. It was 3 days, no medication. No, what happened? Like, you were telling me about that. Can you not get any more because it's a weekend? That's right. The library's closed tomorrow. It's family day on Monday. Oh my god. This is family day on Monday, but for some reason the library's closing on Sunday too. I noticed it because after I got my new glasses, I went to the library. It's been a while since I was at the library. Just got another cookbook. I just find it very odd putting a body to a voice when we hear. Exactly. It's even worse with a face, so you're welcome. No face. Anyway, I don't know what any of these words mean. It's just a bunch of initialisms. And I'm sorry about that, Mingles. I really do hope that you can get your medication. You should threaten somebody. Anyway, okay, so the SPH for OD, it's minus 2.75. OS, it's minus 2.25. The CYL, whatever that means, the OD is minus 0.25. The OS is minus 0.75. And then the axis is OD 125. And then the OS is 048. I don't know what any of that means. Is that like bad? What in the Zodiac code are we talking about? My prescription. For the glasses, I'm giving you guys my sensitive medical information. And nobody can tell me what it means. Does that mean like one eye is stronger than the other? That sucks. Why can't they be even? Better than yours? Still winning. Happy Valentine's Day, Eva Semi. See me? Certainly one of the prescriptions someone can have. It's ridiculous. I don't get paid enough for this. At least you remember yours at all? I don't. I was looking at my prescription. They emailed it to me. Low Sly Coop. It's so hard having uneven eyes. And also being this kawaii. Just... You never know how life is gonna turn out. Some days you're kawaii. Some days... No, I'm kawaii every day. That's not a some days thing. Your right eye has better vision than the left one. Yeah, I'd believe that. Why can't they be the same? They're like part of the same unit. My prescription didn't really change at all, but I feel like I do see clearer with these new glasses, probably because they don't have any scratches on them. Actually, you know what they do have? They've got a little bit of writing on it that I can't see. They've already got lint all over them because of the life I live. How much were my glasses? 400 and something. They would have been cheaper if I hadn't gone for the special coating, but why not? I'm gonna be wearing them for like the next 5 years. Hello, Zacinator. Stream keeps buffering. That's not on me this time. Help your dad put some flat pack furniture together? Not even IKEA? Bruh. The side of your dominant hand is also your dominant eye? How can that be? Your glasses, one of your eyes tends to be weaker and the other one strains more to compensate. Oh boy. Gotta love to pay to see. Yeah, seriously, you know, I'm on the Canadian Dental Care Plan, however long that lasts for, and, you know, after not having to pay like $200 to get my teeth cleaned, I'm just like, why can't we do this for eye care too? Want glasses, but I am denied. Oh, poor you with your 20/20 vision. Oh no, poor you. You could go like 2010s hipster and just wear fake glasses. There's nothing, like, they legally can't stop you from pushing the lenses out. Oh, typical user. Only discovered about Valentine's Day only from a shit ton of ads. Wow, really? You didn't know about it before? That would be a crazy way to learn about a new holiday. Just advertisements. You know, I was at the grocery store while I was out. Really expensive one that I don't like shopping at because I wanted to buy a fucking pizza bun. They're so hard to find. And while I was there, they had like the special Lunar New Year, like cupcakes and cookies. I know we're trying to be more inclusive because a lot more countries than China celebrate it, but it feels weird to not call it the Chinese New Year. I mean, they started it, right? Adjusting myself. And not discovered, remembered. Okay. It's a holiday, not officially. Nobody gets Valentine's off. Which I think is indicative of everything wrong in our society. We'll get a day off for colonialism, but not for love. This entire society is broken, and only I can fix it. Maybe I think lunar just sounds better. I don't know. Hey, Joker. Yeah, we live in a society. A society I also live in. I mean, Valentine's Day is also about all Valentine's candy getting discounted tomorrow. Like, I'm supposed to be, like, watching my calories and everything, so I probably shouldn't go on a shopping spree, but... Oh, those discounted boxes of chocolate is stupid. What's the colonialism holiday you mentioned? Canada Day. It's not something I necessarily believe, like people who say that we should cancel Canada Day. I don't necessarily agree with that because I'm biased, but a lot of people do say that because, you know, it is like the day celebrating colonialism. That is what it is.
But I'm worried you'll get motion sick, so I'll just recommend Tomodachi Life.
Thank you, Jacob Likes Doing Things, for the $5. So I'm gonna recommend High on Life too. Yeah, even if I didn't get motion sick, I still wouldn't play that because why would I want to play the Rick and Morty game?
That's a nice shirt. It really shows you off.
Oh, thank you, TJ Tharp, for the $2. I mean, shows me off. Oh yes, my incredible figure. I'm so fabulous. You know what? You're right though. You're right, though. It does show me off too much. I have to wear a tank top under this because it's white. It's fucking see-through. The shirt's see-through. All white shirts are see-through. Why do we keep wearing white shirts? They're fucking see-through. I noticed this, like, when the quality of fabric started getting bad and, like, all women's clothes were way too thin. They're like, oh, you're supposed to layer it. And I'm like, no, that's a t-shirt. Why is it see-through? A 4-day due to another federal holiday. Oh, yeah, Family Day. We've been knowing that. See-through is a fashion trend, even historically speaking. I know, but I don't have to be subjected to trends. I wear what I want. That sure is going to be bad if you spill something on it. Of course. That's also a reason not to wear white. I would never eat in a shirt like this. Except for when I did. Do you guys barbecue on Canada Day like we do on the 4th of July? Of course. It's summer. And everybody's got the day off. So, naturally, you barbecue. That made me overthink about this. I already have enough spicy and naughty thoughts. I just want a wholesome and family-friendly ages 3+ fake stream. But what, colonialism? It's okay. Kids can understand colonialism. I learned about residential schools in 5th grade. Or white anything? Yeah. Well, I mean, they say you're supposed to, like, separate your laundry into darks and lights. Apparently with modern laundry soap, you don't have to do that anymore. Or maybe you do. I've never had color bleed in my life. Wouldn't a breast reveal before a face reveal if you didn't have a tank top? Do you think I don't wear a bra? Like, you still wouldn't see anything. Also, I'm far too self-obsessed, and of course I inspect everything I wear closely in the mirror. I noticed it was see-through immediately. I knew that when I bought it. But I wanted the shirt with the hearts, 'cause I'm just that kind of lovecore hoe. can be smarter than some people think. Yeah. I mean, I had to read the Underground Railroad in school too. Like, we know about all that stuff. People who are like, oh, they didn't teach us this in school. Yes, they did. I was there. Maybe you don't remember it because you were like 10 and not paying attention. Already separate your business casual clothes between darks and lights? Really? God, I just throw everything in and hope for the best. You're indoors and mostly anonymous anyway, so it's not that bad. What isn't that bad? Are you guys like seeing something I'm not? Is it the chest? Whatever. You guys have seen it before. It's not like this is new. I'm like hunched over. This isn't even like a flattering position for me. I don't even delete them. People are way too open anyway. Of having to wear several layers to not accidentally flash the cashier. Yeah. And then sometimes it's like, you don't have a choice anyway because clothes are so thin and cheap they get holes in them instantly. My hand is itchy. I don't like that you guys can see me scratching my hands. I do this a lot. Hello, Maxim. This is starting to get a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, there we go. Just twisting myself into various knots. It's like I'm on a phone call. You ever do that when you're talking on the phone? Just like twisting yourself into crazy positions? Cashier once hit on me, but that's a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Wow. Do you like Doctor Who? I don't really watch it. I watched one Doctor Who episode from, I think, start to finish. It's one where the moon's an egg. Didn't leave a good impression. Just like, oh my god, the moon hatched into a dragon. And then the dragon left behind an identical egg that looked like the moon exactly the same. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so funny when I'm like, oh yeah, I saw this one episode of this show, and everyone's like, oh, that's the worst one. In Life 2, they bought the rights to Bible Adventures at Super Noah's Ark 3D, as if anybody would have sued them for it. The fuck is that kind of plot I just heard? I don't know, like, they had to, like, run a poll for the entire Earth where everybody voted on whether or not the moon would be destroyed? I don't fucking remember. God could have sued them for it? Oh, yeah. God is famously litigious. It's my opinion that every NES game should be available for free. Like, I don't care what publisher it was. I don't care about Nintendo's opinions. It's been, what, like, almost 50 years now? Every single one of them should just be available for free. Everyone in the world had voted to turn their lights off to kill the moon. Every games journalist should play an NES game. Yeah. I think I played the original Castlevania one, so it was pretty hard. Keeping Super Mario Bros. To Nintendo exclusive bullshit? Yeah, seriously. Really exist? Not according to the government. I'm gonna summarize the... Okay, you know what? I'll look it up on my phone. I'll read you guys the episode. Oh my god, guys. My wish list is trending on Throne. Every time somebody buys something from me, they're like, here's how you can get even more gifts. Just please keep using our service. It's like, I don't need that much stuff, bro. I just needed candy and a new pair of pants. It's so hard to get a new pair of pants. Anyway. Ugh, this is getting uncomfortable. For all of us. Hey, you guys can see my socks. I don't give a shit. Doctor Who Moon Egg episode. Buy pants online? Not generally. Okay, the episode's called Kill the Moon. That's pretty easy. Alright. The plot. The 12th Doctor takes Clara and her student Courtney on a trip to the moon. They arrive in 2049. Weird year to go. Aboard a space shuttle filled with nuclear bombs on a crash course for the moon. Captain Lundvik explains her crew is on a suicide mission to destroy the moon. The Doctor deduces from the gravity that the moon's mass has increased, causing massive high tides everywhere on Earth. Okay, I'm gonna, like, sit up. This is getting uncomfortable. This is an awkward angle, though. I'll admit it. It's like crotch height. Whatever. Anyway. They travel to a nearby mineral survey base, finding the miners dead, entombed in webbing. Spooky. The Doctor notices from the miners' photographs that the moon is starting to break apart. They are attacked by a spider-like creature that kills Lundvik's crew, but the disinfecting spray Courtney brought kills the creature. The Doctor finds the presence of amniotic fluid near a crevasse outside. Returning to the base, the Doctor asserts that the moon is, and always has been, an egg containing a giant creature growing inside, ready to hatch, with the spider being one of thousands of bacteria under its surface. Lundvik becomes even more insistent to blow up the moon, unsure of the nature of the creature that might hatch. All nuclear weapons wouldn't even scratch the moon? Seriously? Doctor was in this episode, I guess the 12th. If the dragon grew, the mass would overall stay consistent. Yeah. Okay. The Doctor leaves Clara, Courtney, and Lundvik in the base to decide the creature's and Earth's fate. Lundvik primes a remote trigger for the nuclear bomb set on a timer. The three argue what to do and conclude by letting Earth's population decide. Talking about Doctor Who, yeah. Clara pleads over broadcast channels for Earth to decide the fate of the creature by leaving their lights on to allow the creature to live, or turning off their lights if they should destroy it. They see the lights on Earth turn off over the next hour. At the last second, Clara changes her mind and stops the countdown. The Doctor arrives shortly afterwards, assures them that they have made the right choice, and evacuates them from the moon as it starts to crumble. The winged creature, it was just a fucking dragon. It was a dragon. The winged creature inside the moon hatches from its shell and flies off. It lays another egg that becomes a new moon. Crucially, for everybody who hasn't seen this, it lays another egg that becomes a new moon off screen. Like, they show the dragon flying away, it cuts to everybody reacting to it, and then it cuts to the moon in the sky with like the dragon next to it. They're just like, yep, it just laid the egg off screen. No, it did it off screen. It just, the moon broke apart, creature appears, cut to everybody reacting, cut back to the sky because they're on Earth and looking at the sky. The moon is there again, and the creature is flying away, and they're like, oh my god, he laid another egg. It happened off screen. Was that not on the CGI budget? I mean, it's just a TV show. The Doctor reveals that the sudden interest in the moon will reinvigorate Earth's space program. Clara berates the Doctor for forcing her to make a decision on the fate of humanity, while the Doctor asserts he cannot be allowed to make those choices himself. Clara tells the Doctor that she does not want to see him again, and takes comfort with Danny in the present. I wouldn't want to see him again either, like what the fuck? What happened to the egg pieces? Space dust, don't worry about it. To be clear, the moon was bigger than the creature. Like, the creature flying away was like kind of small compared to the size of the moon. They're just like, yep, it gave birth to that. Not gonna remove the moon in every episode happening afterwards in the timeline. I mean, it's 2049. How far in the future do they go? Continuity? Okay, I guess that's just references to a bunch of other stuff. Broadcast and reception. Are you serious? Dude saying it's like regarded as one of the worst episodes of all time. The review scores are fantastic. The AV Club gave it an A rating. Like, I'm seeing 4 stars and 5 stars. IGN gave it a 9.3. Why is IGN reviewing Doctor Who episodes? Like, they got rave reviews. Oh no, wait, it says down here, Kill the Moon received polarizing reviews. Alasdair Wilkins of the AV Club labeled the episode an instant classic, and Simon Brew of Den of Geek called it one of the show's very best, while Ewan Spence of Forbes found it poorly written with weak characters and themes. However, critics were unanimous in their acclaim for Jenna Coleman's performance and the final sequence in the TARDIS. Writing for the Daily Telegraph, Ben Lawrence noted that Kill the Moon was an excellent example of Doctor Who reaching out to different generations, something it hasn't always done in recent weeks. He felt Coleman was terrific and that Capaldi added further layers of complexity to his character. I guess as long as the acting's good, they're fine with it. Maybe the dragon was like a kiwi bird when it lays eggs. Lawrence stated that the guests were underdeveloped, but concluded that it lacked the cleverness that has marred recent episodes, and proved how good Doctor Who can be when it simply tells a story. Dan Martin, writing for The Guardian, stated that Clara's outburst was the next stage in what I have loved about this series most of all. More than ever before, they're playing out the reality of running off to fight aliens with a time-traveling space detective. And guess what? This life is not all wine and roses. Did you watch Doctor Who? I mean, if you want. Apparently some of the episodes are lost media. Can anybody elaborate on that? Think we can do another movie watch-along eventually? Oh, maybe. Have to find something good in the public domain. Okay, I'm skipping over this. Like, there's so many good reviews for this. Patrick Mulkern heavily praised the episode, awarding it a perfect 5 out of 5 in Radio Times. He described the episode's writing as audacious, highly imaginative, and is well matched by Paul Wilmhurst's supremely eerie cinematic direction. 50-50. No, cleverness. That was the thing he wrote. He said it lacked the cleverness that has marred recent episodes. I don't know what he means by that. Oh shit, I'm dropping frames like crazy. Now you can't see me do this. Taped over the original tapes because they were expensive in the 60s, so they would reuse them. Ah, the BBC. Yeah, there's just so many reviews down here for this. Yeah, just... For IGN, Matt Risley labeled the episode as the best Capaldi Who yet and awarded a score of 9.3 out of 10, deemed excellent. What's the .3 for? Oh, thank you, Slyku199, for the $5. See? The hearts are working. Yeah, that totally checks out. They reused the tapes got burned. You saw that? What did you see? What did you witness? Did you catch my headphones? I'm leaving it out. I can't hear myself speak if I have both in. I'm not that kind of creator. I've been witnessed. You waving your hand and saying no one saw it? Okay. That's fair. Anyway. They might kill me for having a boob cam. It's really more of a stomach cam, really. Anyway, yeah, so many good reviews. In contrast, okay, here's the rebuttal. In contrast, some reviewers criticize what they perceive to be plot elements alluding to the abortion debate. Okay. And moreover, how the issue was dealt with in the script. I guess if you do see it as like an abortion plotline, that is pretty bad. Tell your sister for giving you an expired gift card? No. I just don't even want to bring it up, because if it's a prank, then, like, she's just gonna laugh at me, and if it wasn't a prank, she's just gonna feel bad. Guess it means the doctor is pro-life. No, everybody voted to kill the moon, and then Clara, I think her name is, she decided not to set off the charges. Yeah, that was supposed to be like a very blunt metaphor. Kind of lame. In a separate review for The Independent, Ellen E. Jones described the episode as perhaps the weakest so far. The gray moon's surface provided an uninspiring backdrop for what amounted to a galactic metaphor for the pro-choice debate. Spence described the script as leaden and heavy. The lack of consequence to Clara's decision left the episode with a hollow ring. The review praised Capaldi and Coleman's performances, but concluded that Kill the Moon wasn't good drama, it delivered false controversy, and it did not respect the debate it was trying to start in the viewers at home. Yeah. So it's like, you have to get an abortion to save the world, but if you don't, it'll be fine anyway. Aborted dragon wishes she were the moon. Doctor was against it personally, but he allowed the Earth to vote on it. Oh no. They already had done a similar idea with Clara already, too. For The Escapist, Elizabeth Harper gave the episode 1.5 stars and felt it was a mess of pseudoscience. She summarized that this episode is a string of scenes that don't make sense, but are vaguely held together by virtue of the fact they all happen on the same channel in the same 1 hour period. She added finally that the last scene, however, is genuinely good. I hope that's after the dragon is born from the moon.
Fake. Bad news. Pocopi is switched to only and good.
What? Thank you for the $2, Jacob. Oh, it's Switch 2 only? I mean, isn't Pokopia just like Stardew Valley but with Pokemon? Or am I wrong? I wasn't like super excited to play as a, you know, the blob Pokemon, whatever it's called, a Ditto. I'm okay. Oh my god, can Throne stop sending me emails? Like, I don't even direct people to my wish list. Like, I don't have like a link set up for it generally in most places because it's like I don't have anything on the list. I don't know if anybody wants to recommend something that I put on my list. Go ahead, if you can find the link to it. Complaining about pseudoscience and Doctor Who. I mean, fair enough. Other reviews were also critical of the episode's lack of scientific accuracy, mainly about the moon. Dude, it's fucking Doctor Who. Who cares about that? Phil Plate remarked, the science mistakes were so egregious and so obvious that they kept pulling me right out of the story. A lot of the mistakes were fixable with a simple Google search. Girl, please. In his review for Doctor Who TV, Clint Hassel had a similar objection. While he praised both the actors' performances and the story's ability to examine aspects of the human condition, he said the episode was also terrible, presenting a version of science so incorrect that it almost creates a new genre, not so science fiction. Wait, that's what made it terrible? Just because they were inaccurate about the moon? I can't believe none of these review snippets mention the dragon. Coleman was nominated for a BAFTA award for Best Actress in a Performance on this episode. Actually, if they just Googled it, they would have realized the moon is not an egg. Oh, perfect. Somebody found my wish list and they've made a suggestion. Guys, they made a suggestion. It's real. It's here. It's right now. It's happening right now. Guys, I'm gonna see if I can... It's a fucking house. It's a prefab cabin. Wait, no, people keep suggesting things. It got moved down. Wait. Okay, there's one from like 5 months ago. It's like a PC, which I don't need. Yeah, modular prefab cabin structure. Hold on. I gotta move chat out of the way so I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna try to show it without doxing myself. That's the old one. Modular prefab cabin structure steel. It's $40,000. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, goodbye, Alex, because I didn't notice you were saying goodbye. That's so funny. I'm not going to put that on my list. I'm so sorry. Anonymous has suggested a Nintendo Switch 2 system. There's no way I'm going to ask my audience to buy me a Switch 2. That would just be silly. Who would pay for that? Free House, not forever paid $40,000 for it. What website is that from? There's no way they're selling that on Amazon, right? It doesn't say where they found it. It just tells you what the gift is. I just want to know where they found it. Asking your community to buy you a house. Bruh. I was literally just hearing today about like this shitty like racist anime YouTuber who just had a fit because he got cheated on. And I read like the whole rundown of like his, crimes. And they're saying like every few months he just opens up a GoFundMe for random shit and his audience just always gives him the money. I never want to be that kind of person. Or a racist anime reviewer. Have your white heart sweatshirt or sweater? Yeah, I don't know. It's like a sweater. Actually, can you even call it a sweater if it's like see-through? It's a shirt at best. It's from Amazon. Amazon has stuff that's $40,000. You know, actually, you know what I found out about? And I was looking at it on Amazon, so I keep getting recommended stuff for it, even though I have a dishwasher. They have countertop dishwashers now. I just learned about this. You just add water to it and it washes the dishes and it's small. That's incredible. That's like amazing. I don't need it because I have a full-size dishwasher. But I was looking them up and I'm like, those are pretty affordable. Like if I'm ever in a place without a dishwasher, I would buy one of those. Who keeps suggesting things? I keep getting emails for it. Chibi Reviews, yeah, it's that guy. I don't know anything about him. I just like read an expose, which is some Tumblr post from somebody who knows the situation. Okay, so let's see what's been added to my requests or suggestions. Okay. The suggestion, the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Why does it say it's only $449? That's not true. Pokemon Pocopia. I guess this is in US dollars because there's no way that's $70 here. I don't own a Switch 2, so we're not doing that. The Alpi Brick Squeezy Stress Reliever. It's just a brick. Wait, how's that foldable? What? Foldable prefab container pot. This is $24,000? What do you mean it's foldable? Alright, good night, Circuit. I'm not saying your whole name, it's very long. But I have no idea who that is, yeah. Apparently Mother's Basement was making fun of him too, so... I think you're giving me a panic attack. Yeah, I know, it's scary showing my phone. But like, you guys can't see anything in the reflection, right? Like I'm being slow with it. Don't worry. Nobody can actually see my real name on my throne page. It's not on there. Dude, come on. I'm gonna show it again. Like, I'm sorry, these suggestions are really funny. Expandable industrial loft prefab. I mean, shit, man, that's only $24,000. At that point, the land's more expensive than the house. Okay, some of these are just ridiculous. I'm not going to show them anymore. Deer Valley Symmetry one-piece toilet. What am I going to do with the toilet? And the last one from 2 seconds ago. Tomatonator again. Yeah, there's more. A-frame prefab foldable retreat? Okay, I got the Amazon link now. Mobile Alpine Chalet and Lakeside Studio with panoramic windows for seasonal getaway and pop-up glamping sites. There's no way anyone has ever bought one of these. That's not a real product. There's no possible way it is. Where would you even put it? Of course. The $1,000 barrel of lube. It's your Pony OC's full name. His first name is pronounced Circitrion. What are we doing here? That one's a classic. It may well be, but I'm not taking these. Reject. Rejection. Okay, very funny. The Dad Joke 3000. It's just a button that tells dad jokes. VTuber I watch it that suggests him to her throne too. Generally, I don't get a lot of suggestions to my throne because they're just shit like this. I'm so sorry. I do appreciate you thinking of me and the prefabs that I might like to live in. I really appreciate it, but I don't need any of these, so I'm going to reject them. Now that one. I mean, crazy funny chicken feet socks. That might be something. Rejection on Valentine's Day? Look, you should never ask somebody out on Valentine's Day. See, I could add the funny chicken feet socks to my list, but then somebody's gonna have to pay more than the socks cost in shipping to get them to me. Whatever, I'll just put them on there. It's fine. Size? I guess they're one size fits all. Model. Wait, there's other. Back up. There were other kinds of animals that the socks could be. Oh fuck, the 85 inches burrito tortilla blanket? Damn it. These are compelling. Yeah, these chicken socks. There are other versions of them. Oh, they're like knee highs. It's kind of uncomfortable. Whatever, I'll do it. I'm putting the chicken socks on my throne. Nobody buy those for me. Okay, good night, typical user. We had a nice Valentine's. Where's this all on? Throne.com. It's my wish list. There's a part of me that, like, wants to be greedy and be like, oh yeah, Switch 2. That'd be schnazzy. A Switch 2. A real deal Switch 2. Strokes my beard and all that. But that just seems like a lot to ask of somebody. I don't need another blanket, though. I'm going to reject the tortilla blanket. It looks cool. I can't deny. Wrapped up like a burrito. Love the thought. But I just don't need any more blankets in my life. It's true. I have so many of them. Oh, goodbye, Kaiju Girl. Oh my god, you have a Valentine's date? Oh my god. Guys, we're not all single. It's crazy. Okay, Tomato Nader is just like picking up the weirdest shit from Amazon. That's just a full-on hospital bed. Where do you find this shit? $1,994.99 for a hospital bed. You have 8 girlfriends. God damn, save some for the rest of us. I got you a box of Reese's chocolates for Valentine's Day. Bro, we're so fucking back. Anyway, I'm rejecting the hospital bed. Now I have to go clear out my emails. Because I have a zillion of them. Just 14 different emails about this. You're gonna break throne. Anyway, enough of that. We were talking about Doctor Who. I've still got my my video feed up. Not that one. Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can find a clip of the dragon. I'm gonna do it. Because, like, you know what? Maybe I remembered it looking shittier than it was. Maybe because I wasn't paying attention, you know? I'm just watching Doctor Who and I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, they've got a clip of it on the on their official channel. Perfect. That's lovely. It's as bad as you remember. That's what you think. I'll just put it in the corner so we don't get killed by the copyright holders at the BBC, of course. Now, where did that go? I think we have to shrink it. Da, 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 da. Yo! There's a BBC. It's right over there. Hold on, it's really hard to do this since it's not mirrored. It's right over there. It's right here. Okay. Yo, I do remember. I think that little girl was using aborted.
What's happening? Let's go have a look, shall we?
I do remember. I think that young girl was using Tumblr in this episode. And then they go to Earth.
I wanted to die up there with the universe in front of me, not being crushed to death on Earth.
Nobody's going to die.
Could you please let us see what's happening?
Okay. Oh, no, wait. There it is. Yeah, the moon explodes. Oh, thank you, Mario 7 stars, for the $2. Check this out. It is Valentine's Day, a day of birth for the moon.
What's it doing?
What's it doing?
It's feeling the sun on itself. It's getting warm. The chick flies away.
That's just a dragon. Am I crazy? That's just a fucking dragon.
The eggshell disintegrates. Harmless.
Did you know?
You made your decision. Humanity made its choice.
No, we ignored humanity.
Well, there you go.
So
Well, there you go.
Tell me what happens now.
What happens now? What happens now, man?
Mid-21st century. Humankind starts creeping off
What?
to the stars. It spreads its way
Oh,
through the galaxy
okay.
to the very edges of the universe. And it
Yeah, they just, listen, the budget was real tight. They can't afford to show it again.
till the end of time.
To the end of time. He's really acting his heart out. It's too bad that the show looks like this.
It does all that because one day in the year 2049,
It looked up there and did not see the moon anywhere.
Something beautiful, something
Yeah, unprompted monologue.
for once it didn't want to destroy. And in that,
Yeah, this guy's a really good actor. It's just too bad about the moon.
history was changed. Not bad for a girl from Coal Hill School. And her teacher.
Okay.
Oh gosh. It laid a new egg.
Just while he was monologuing, he distracted them long enough that nobody noticed it laying a new egg. Nobody saw that happening.
Beautiful.
It's bigger than the thing that laid it.
It's beautiful.
Where did it go?
That's what we call the new moon.
You can be the first woman on that.
I think somebody deserves a thank you. Yeah, probably.
What? This... No, they're not showing it. Okay. I had a false memory of that. I really did. I had a false memory of, like, the creature flying away beside the egg. But they just don't show it again. They're just like, oh, the moon's back. Where did the thing go? Did it just flew off into space? Also, that was very obviously a dragon. Yeah, was... Just, what did she say? Like...
Oh my gosh. It laid a new egg.
It laid a new egg, guys. Guys, it laid a new egg. We get a zoom in on the space dragon. I don't know if I can do that on with YouTube. I think it just like scales the video. Hold on. No, it just scales up the video. Brutal. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, you reset. Shows always have the worst CGI. I mean, I get it's a TV show. Of course, they're working with a limited budget. I mean, like anybody remember Supernatural? How all the monsters were just guys. You're stealing from the British. You should put on all of Hell's Kitchen. Would it get copyright claimed? I mean, the whole series is on YouTube for free, I know that. But... Or Hell's Kitchen... Oh, Kitchen Nightmares. I can't remember which one it was. The one where he goes into restaurants, Gordon Ramsay, and he, like, yells at them. I tried watching it. A bunch of episodes are up on YouTube. And the acting was just so terrible that I couldn't keep watching. I'm like, wow, they really just told these people to overreact to everything, huh? Like, there's no way people are actually behaving this way. They're very obviously poorly acting. One of those 80s cartoons where a character dies and someone off screen says he fell into a coma. Right, I remember seeing a clip of that. They did that with, what was it? The G.I. Joe movie, because they added that at the last second because everybody was upset about Optimus Prime dying. It's called Hell's Kitchen. Isn't Hell's Kitchen the competition show, though, where he yells at people? I guess all he does professionally is yell at people. I don't know. He made his career off of being an asshole to everybody except the waitstaff. They're wrong. The people have spoken. And the people are wrong. Therefore, we won't abort the moon dragon. Isn't Hell's Kitchen the place in New York? Yes, it's also a place in New York. where Daredevil lives. Hell's Kitchen is yell at people, and Kitchen Nightmares is him yelling at people but walking more. Yeah, he travels. But both of them have kitchen in the name. What if they chose to abort that moon for no reason? Well, I guess they would have been fucked then, because, like, if the moon disappears, what happens to our tides? And in Deus Ex. Deus Ex takes place in New York, post 9/11. I remember that. Gordon Ramsay ASMR when. Listen, I can't yell into the mic too loud without it peaking terribly. I don't know how to measure for that. Who cares about the tides? We're pro-choice here, but, like, I don't know. What do we call it, though? Because, like, it's like the moon isn't pregnant. It's like an egg. The choice is to, like, destroy the egg or let it hatch. And it's like, that's not really the same thing as an abortion. Unless it's the UK version where he, like, never yells. Alright. Well, I mean, a guy yelling with a British accent was very novel at the time, you see, for Americans. But if you're already British, it just seems like he's an asshole who's yelling. You don't even get the charm of enjoying his accent because you hear that everywhere, you know? Hotel Hell. Oh yeah, Hotel Hell. I remember that. Well, I haven't seen it. Gordon Ramsay occasionally pulls out a blacklight. Look at the mold. Is the moon dragon an invasive species? Like, how many of the moon dragon are there? Is every moon an egg? Can you imagine just, like, that little girl, like, she goes on that adventure and she's like, the moon was an egg. They're in 2049, and then presumably she just goes back to her everyday life after that adventure. Do you think she just looks up at the sky every day and she's just like, there's a fucking dragon and an egg up there? Do you think she tells people about it? She's like, yeah, in however many years, the moon's gonna hatch because it's an egg. Like, just imagine going back to your own time and knowing the moon's gonna hatch someday. Imagine the life choice debates if humans laid eggs. Yeah. Well, the thing with eggs is you have to, like, keep them warm so that, you know, they can do whatever they gotta do. So I guess the choice would be between just, like, keeping it warm or just throwing it out. Series is one of the best allegory villains says this week allegory episode. Yeah. Actually, there would be a version of her living in that time. Listen, I don't know how the time works in Doctor Who. They probably explained that already. You're gonna play Overwatch on your Switch? Which one? Boarding eggs is either smashing them or putting them into the freezer. Yeah, I guess. Imagine more than the 3 people on the beach saw that. You don't need to tell people the moon is an egg when they saw it hatch. Yeah. But this is Doctor Who. He's a time traveler. He took them into the future to see that. Well, the astronaut lady was already there, but there's other 2 people, the teacher and her student. They're from, like, modern times, our times. They went into the future to do the moon thing. So now she's going to go back to her original time. She's, like, vaguely around now. And she's going to know, for, like, the next 20-ish years, that the moon's an egg. They killed the 2 in Overwatch 2, so it's just Overwatch again. Right. Stupid. I can't believe they botched that so bad. Instead of having a story mode, they were just like, yeah, we're just gonna release, like, animated shorts. And that's all. I gotta admit, though, they had good character design. Initially, I don't know what any of the new characters are up to, but, like, they had such good character design. I was reading Overwatch fanfiction back in the day without ever having played the games. I was like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on in this series, but I do know that I want that robot guy and that ninja guy to fuck. And yet, they will never canonically fuck. It's a tragedy. It's a serious tragedy. I'm allowed to talk about smutty fanfiction because it's Valentine's Day. You have to let me. Anyway, I got a notification on my phone. Hold on, I'll be super careful. Watch your language. I know, I'm sorry. Somebody suggested something for my throne again. Also, again, maybe it's something real this time. What the fuck, dude? 67-inch acrylic freestanding bathtub. I already have a bathtub. Granted, that one's probably bigger than it. Poor Cole Cassidy with his name change. They shouldn't have named him after a rapist. I assume he was a rapist. Whatever. Overwatch had a massive cultural impact, none of which has to do with the actual game. Yeah. I mean, the character design where you could switch the headgear of the new female character with any of the older ones and look exactly the same. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they're doing currently, but before, lightning in a bottle, honestly. You would all fear my Amazon wishlist. Do you just collect all the weird shit? Anyway, I'm gonna have to say no to the freestanding bathtub. I mean, I would just imagine that's a bitch to install anyway. Plumbing is such a pain. Where did you find the only Josh Gibson single signed win? The only Josh Gibson single signed baseball on Earth. It's $1 million. It's $1,603,000. There's only one left in stock. Order soon. So this is like Josh Gibson. I assume he's a baseball guy. I don't know my history. So that's the only baseball he ever signed, I guess. And they're selling it on Amazon. Put that shit on eBay, dude. That's insane. Also, there's no way this is real. My recommendations are horrible. God, they really have everything. Ferreo commercial beverage fridge. Yeah, you'd see that shit in a convenience store, wouldn't you? Maybe I can finally become a drink seller. Anyway. We were talking about Overwatch. And I don't remember what we were talking about. Bring back She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Don't worry, it'll get a second season. Everything gets another season. This isn't a pool, it's a bathtub. Carefully put my phone down. Surreptitiously. Secretly. I just turned the YouTube back on and it's a fucking rolling guy again. It's just a moon. Also, very convenient that they had such a great view of the moon in the middle of the day. Yeah, the scary getter. Ooh. Actually, I went back and rewatched that video because I was trying to make myself less scared of it. Like, I hate to admit it, but the scary getter kind of scary got me. Because, like, I was just like, I don't want to turn the lights off. I'm just going to stay up cross-stitching for a while. The spookies. But I went back and watched that video so I could actually hear what the guy was saying because there weren't any fucking captions. And when he's, like, sneaking out of the back office to try to escape the mall, he's like mumbling something to himself about like, yeah, there's like motion detectors and cameras. They've already seen me. They already know I'm in here. That statue thing. I don't know if it's like a security measure. And I'm like, the self-automating rolling statue security system? Oh my god, he was so stupid. Like, I understand trying any way to rationalize this, but you're literally in a shopping mall that's buried a mile underground. Just accept that you are in Magic Man world. All the Steam Deck variants are out of stock. This RAM shortage struck another victim. Haha, I already got mine. I bought mine like a while ago. They have a Hello Kitty crossover right now in Overwatch. Uh-oh. They're going full Fortnite. It's too bad. That's just the plot of FNAF. Yeah. Like, once again, every series that has like an animatronic in it is just gonna be like, oh yeah, they're just walking around and interacting with kids. And I'm like, you fucking stole that from Five Nights at Freddy's. Animatronics don't do that. Like, I know it's to make them scarier because like they chase you around, but like Walt Disney has been trying to do that for literal decades. There's no fucking way they had that in the 80s. I too give my autonomous robot security guard jazz hands. Any thoughts on the Overwatch cat that flies around and fucking gets you? I don't even know what you're talking about, man. I don't keep up with it anymore. I kind of fell off after they introduced that hamster in a ball. I just know, you know, like Winston's cultural legacy. Gravity Falls did it first. You know, for those games where an animatronic creature follows you around, I think it would be scarier if they weren't supposed to move. Or animatronic that just sits there, can't do shit if you keep social distance. Yeah, exactly. That's not scary. So they have to move, right? Or be somebody in a suit. But I think it would be scarier if, like, they weren't supposed to move. Because pretty much all of them, they're like, oh yes, these animatronics are equipped with, like, walking abilities, right? But wouldn't it be better if, just the security guard is, like, calling up their boss and they're like, yeah, I keep seeing these animatronics moving around. Like, are they broken or something? And they're just like, what do you mean? They can't move. They're bolted to the stage. That would be scary. They were bolted to the stage, by the way. That's literally how they worked. Blink is a classic. Is that like another SCP thing where like they only move when you're not looking? Controllers don't need RAM. I think the controllers will be fine. Steam controller was the only new hardware I was interested in. Oh yeah. It would be nice to have a controller that like is better than an Xbox One. Doctor Who episode Blink. Is that the Weeping Angels? You can't trick me. That's gonna scare the shit out of me. Like, I can't be watching whole Doctor Who episodes on my stream. They're gonna kill me, and then Valentine's Day will be ruined. Just watch the Don't Even Blink clip. Oh, fine. Oh, thank you, Stars Died, for being a real faker for 48 months. Oh my god, that means you get the purple star. Congratulations. Or the rainbow star, I'm sorry. I don't know what time is. Anyway. Fine. I'll look it up. Oh, good. The official channel has posted this. The doctor just seems to like pop up and talk to people, and he's just like, hey, I'm a fucking time traveler. Hunted down by guys in suits who work for the BBC. It's okay if I look at them, they can't move. I like that doctor. He was cute.
I'm a time traveler.
It's got subtitles.
I'm stuck. 1969.
In 1969. We're stuck.
I've got a job in a shop. I've got to support him. Sorry. I've seen this bit before.
Quite possibly.
1969, that's where you're talking from.
Afraid so.
But you're replying to me. You can't know exactly what I'm going to say 40 years before I say it.
Oh my god.
Getting this down. I'm writing in your bits.
What year is this?
Tell me.
Not so fast.
Yeah, people don't understand time. It's not what you think it is.
Then what is it?
Complicated.
Tell me.
Very complicated.
I'm clever and I'm listening, and don't patronize me because people have died and I'm not happy. Tell me.
People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a...
God, he's on a TV screen. Yeah. Is he even in the episode?
Yeah, I've seen this bit.
Yeah, the wibbly wobbly timey wimey. This is what we've been talking about. I think he told anyone to invest in Bitcoin and got called a schizophrenic.
You said that sentence got away from you.
It got away from me, yeah.
Next thing you're going to say is, well, I can hear.
Well, I can hear.
This is impossible.
No, it's brilliant.
Well, not hear you exactly, but I know everything you're going to say.
Always give me the shivers, that bit.
How can you know what I'm going to say?
Look to your left.
What does he mean by look to your left? I've written
Everybody look to your left. Everybody look to your right.
tons about that on the forum. I think it's a political statement.
He means you. What are you doing?
I'm writing in your bits. That way I've got a complete transcript of the whole conversation. Wait until this hits the net. This will explode the egg forums.
The egg forums? Oh my god. The moon foreshadowing. The exploding egg? It's all connected.
I've got a copy of the finished transcript. It's on my autocue.
How can you have a copy of the finished transcript? It's still being written.
I told you I'm a time traveler. I got it in the future.
Get my head around this. You're reading aloud from a transcript of a conversation you're still having.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
So never mind that. You can do shorthand.
So,
What matters is we can communicate. We've got big problems now. They have taken the blue box, haven't they? The angels have the phone box.
the angels have the phone box. That's my favourite. I've got that on a t-shirt.
What?
You mean angels? You mean those statue things?
Just from another world.
But they're just statues.
Only when you see them.
What does that mean?
Lonely
the boos from Super Mario.
They are quantum locked. They don't exist when they're being observed. The moment they are seen by any other living creature, they freeze into rock. No choice, it's a fact of their biology. In the sight of any living thing, they literally turn to stone. And you can't kill a stone. Of course, a stone can't kill you either, but then you turn your head away. Then you blink. And oh yes, it can.
Don't take your eyes off that.
Dun dun
That's why
dun.
they're not weeping. They can't risk looking at each other. Their greatest asset is their greatest curse. They can never be seen. Loneliest creatures in the universe. I'm sorry. I am very, very sorry.
That's actually pretty cool. Like, they can't look at each other either. I like that. That's interesting. You can hurt stone, get a pickaxe.
It's up to you now.
They'll be fine.
What am I supposed to do?
The blue box, it's my time machine. There is a world of time energy in there. They could feast on forever, but the damage they could do could switch off the sun. You have got to send it back to me.
How? How?
That's it, I'm afraid. There's no more from you on the transcript. That's the last I've got. I don't know what stopped you talking, but I can guess. They're coming. The angels are coming for you, but listen.
Hey, what happened to the dude that was writing it?
Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you can believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
Oh. Oh, look. There's the Valentine's Day episodes. That's not even the same guy. The other guy looks a bit haggard, doesn't he? He's very chinny. Well, anyway, I didn't get to see them move, so I don't know, maybe they're not that scary. Isn't the doctor like 15 guys? Yeah, but they're all supposed to be like the same guy reincarnated, but they do like episodes where the doctor like talks to old versions of the doctor. Like, don't ask why I know that. I've seen things though, because I was on Tumblr in like 2014. Super Hulock has left its mark on me. Come to think of it, I didn't watch any of those shows. It's 14 men and 1 woman. Finally. Guys, we did it. Super Hulock affected all of us, for better or for worse. Honestly, I think out of all of them, Supernatural took the most toll on Tumblr. Which is interesting because, you know, Doctor Who's way older. I guess Supernatural had the most bullshit. I had to write an essay on Supernatural? Who made you do that? Who made you write an essay on Supernatural? Who did it? Okay. I'm checking my phone. Seeing what live streams I'm missing. Just fucking, like, on Thursday, out of nowhere. I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna go to bed early. And then Shinigami Eater's like, yo, I'm streaming this bad-looking video game right now. And I was like, fuck. Not losing my stream streak. Wasn't even that good. Want to talk to you? Nobody's talking to me right now. I'm reading a chat. Supernatural resonated with that demographic more. Yeah, the demographic that really wanted them to be gay. being made by dudes who would rather die than make anything the least bit gay. Never watched the episodes from the 60s. Well, from what I vaguely know of Doctor Who, didn't it start as like an educational show? Just like he time traveled as like a way of teaching you, like, you know, history and math and shit. Send chat messages, talk to you, same thing. It's not the same thing. I'm in control of every conversation. Ignore me lifting my arms up. I'm just looking at things. Oh, I missed that suggestion. The $2,000 enhanced bottle refiller. Like, it's just like a water fountain. They have those at the library. Or at least they would if it was open. And vending machines are $10,000? That's cracked, bro. No fucking way. Yeah, I love how the Josh Gibson baseball is so expensive, the dollar amount doesn't even show on Throne. So wanna play High on Life 2? Do it then. Nobody's fucking stopping you. Tally marks Doctor Who. I'm good. I think I'm hooed out. At best they get implied gayness. Okay, so there's this anime, it's based on a manga I read, it's pretty good. The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife. It surprised the hell out of me because it's a romance story, just like, you know, The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife, like pretty obvious. But two of the side characters are in a relationship with each other, and they're both guys. They're both guys. I was so surprised, just like in the middle of the manga when I was reading, I was like, wait, one of the characters is canonically in a relationship with another man. They can do it. It can happen in a manga. And then, of course, the anime comes out. I believe that's revealed in episode 3. Sorry for the spoilers. And, of course, I made the mistake of checking the comments. And, of course, people were instantly being homophobic. Because this is a thing that happens a lot in anime, where a dude will somehow get tricked into watching some Fujo bait, or just like something with a lot of guy characters that's obviously meant for women, and they'll be like, hey, is this secretly BL? And they're like afraid that they might have accidentally watched something gay. But then when like something is canonically gay, they're just like, oh, homophobia, instantly. Sucks to suck, man. You don't get to watch this like super cute and adorable romance between these two straight people without also acknowledging that gay people exist. Get fucked. That's why I watch JoJo's, because everyone's gay in that show. I mean, I'm just saying, the energy's there. Also the dojin, there's a lot of them. I'm correct. And I'm right. Nobody likes it when I talk about my Fujo bullshit, but it's a part of who I am. I'll never stop being me. I can't stop, and I won't stop, like that one song. Only dojin I know of JoJo's is the one where Kakuin lays an egg. Yeah. Time to bully shonen anime fans again? No, seriously. Just... I've been catching up. I don't know if it counts as a shonen because so many fucking people get murdered and like their limbs cut off and everything. But I've been catching up with Jujutsu Kaisen. Holy shit, Gojo is gay. What if they catch the gay? God, I hope so. But like, wow. Actually, there was one thing about season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen that I did want to point out that was more unrealistic than any of the creatures, the cursed spirits, the magic powers. More unrealistic than any of that is Geto having cell service inside of an elevator in 2006. There's no fucking way. He's just like in an elevator having a casual conversation on the phone. Bullshit. I can't do that now. They block the signal. They're boxes of metal. I got my mic over here. Probably a cursed technique. Oh my god. The signal amplification. Can you hear me now? Yes. This is Valentine's Day. You would think someone called Love Is Always Alive would be aware of this. You would think. You know, I don't have cat ears right now, but I can still yeah. You hear about this? Yeah. Isn't that crazy? My cat is genuinely completely silent. You'd love him. Nice. Woman who made Full Metal Alchemist is having another one of her works made into an anime. Wasn't that like a fantasy series or something? Domain expansion. Unblocked cell tower. This is the show. It's the show where I just have to accept it and move on. Everything that happens. Because they spend so much time explaining what their powers do, and I still don't understand. I just don't. That one guy moves at like 24 frames a second. Like he has animator powers where he just moves 24 times in a second. I don't know how it fucking works. They went into a whole thing explaining how it works. The narrator chimed in and was like, here's how this works, and I still don't understand how it works. Is what my foreign name means, not representative of me as a person. Okay, so Love Is Always Alive is just like your... That's like your English name? Favorite character from Jujutsu Kaisen? It's tough. I mean, as the series goes on, it's just gonna get harder and harder to pick. I mean, like, I just saw Maki do that fucking thing, and... like, holy shit, that was incredible. But also Choso's, like, super cute. Like, I think the only reason, like, the only reason they kept him around is because he kind of just looks like a regular guy and doesn't look like a crazy, weird freak like his brothers do. He just looks like a regular dude. But he's got, like, super cute hair buns. That's adorable. Is Jujutsu Kaisen not about demons or something? It's about cursed spirits, specifically. Like, they basically just made up just, like, Jujutsu sorcery is, it's just magic powers. And... cursed spirits are basically demons, but they're created from the negative emotions of humans. But, like, only in Japan? They say this specifically at one point in the series. They're like, yeah, negative emotions forming cursed spirits is a thing that pretty much mostly happens in Japan. That's why they don't have jujutsu sorcerers in other places. They just don't need them. Hello, Namai. Just got back from ice skating. Fuck, I've just realized I did not go ice skating this entire winter. Why didn't I do that? Probably because I didn't want to go outside. Hello, Elsie Plays Civ. Thank you for being a real faker for 39 months if it ever pops up in the donation thing right there. Where are you? Hello, Ayane. Haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen, but I've seen people comparing it to Chainsaw Man. It's probably not as violent as Chainsaw Man. I haven't seen Chainsaw Man either, but like, I do see like screenshots people take of the manga, and somebody used like a whole state as a sword, so. The explanation is that Japan is a pretty negativity, pressure-creating society. Right, that's like a commentary on Japan's work culture or something. Or like, I wouldn't say Japan's culture is uniquely repressive, but there is that whole like sensing the mood thing. Best thing about Valentine's Day is buying chocolate on clearance. You know it, brother. So I'm just reading chat right now. Chainsaw Man is the sauce? Yeah, I'd probably watch it eventually. It probably got dubbed. Doesn't that have to be winter for you to go ice skating? Yeah, but like generally, you would ice skate in the winter. I went skating for fear of cracking my head open on the ice. You know they sell helmets for that, right? Like, I get it, you might be, like, afraid to wear one because you might look a bit childish, but you can literally just wear a hockey helmet. It's fine. Nobody's gonna care. I mean, I used to do figure skating, so I'm kind of used to falling over. And you're an old man getting mad at new things. You're allowed to be mad at the anime. Went to an outdoor place and froze my head off. Yeah, that's the problem with skating outside. Like, as soon as it's cold enough for the rink to freeze, it's also kind of too cold to skate. But, recommendation, if you're ever in the Ottawa area, while it's super cold, please go skating on the Rideau Canal. It's lovely. I've heard some people that live in the area actually like skate to work in the winter. Wouldn't that just be like mystical, magical? I think about that a lot. Wouldn't that be so crazy? Just like putting on your skates to skate to work. You're like living in a fairy tale. You're like living in a magic world. Because these days I have no idea how dog shit dubs used to be. Oh yeah, speaking of dubs, I was watching the dub of Jujutsu Kaisen and I was like, why does this guy's voice remind me of something? And it turns out he's fucking voiced by the same guy who voices Shadow the Hedgehog. I was like, of course that's Shadow the Hedgehog. Telling someone single that it's Valentine's Day is like stabbing someone in the back and whispering fuck you in their ear. Come on, no it's not. Like, I get it. It sucks to be single. Maybe. I don't know. I never really had a problem with it. But, Valentine's Day, like, it's a day celebrating love. You don't necessarily have to be in love. All love is applicable. Chainsaw Man is like the Attack on Titan of the young Zoomers. Really? I didn't think it was all that popular with young people. Tried ice skating once in a mall and couldn't even get my ass to stand up. Well, I'm Canadian, so I've got this shit by blood. I don't know why I have the chat over there. It's so hard to read. All of anime is some form of Japanese propaganda. Okay. Okay, conspiracy theory. I'm just sketching your avatar as practice for my art skills. Oh, cute. Thank you for drawing me. That is what I look like, genuinely. Incel in chat. Like, I don't know. I guess I can't be mad at people that are, like, upset about Valentine's Day because society places such, like, a high priority on relationships. And if you're single and you are looking to date someone, it can be genuinely frustrating for people to be like, oh, I'm so in love in front of you. But I don't know, man. That shit happens every day. You kind of just gotta let it... You kind of gotta get over it. I don't know. The globalists. Chat's moving so fast, I can barely read it. What are you people even saying? You people that send me money and gifts. Won $25 on a scratch off the other day. Fuck yeah, dude. Chainsaw Man is like the new shonen. It is weird, right? Like shonen is a series like for boys, isn't it? Like you got like 10-year-olds who like Naruto and shit. All these series are so fucking violent. Like on the website I'm using, Jujutsu Kaisen is listed as 18+, which makes sense because there is so much gore in that show. So many people are getting violently murdered. Is Jujutsu Kaisen a shonen? I feel like it can't be. Seeing people in relationships sucks to me because it's seeing pretty girls and their ugly boyfriends. I'll be so for real with you. There are way too many women that are afraid of being alone. There's just like, there are too many women that are just like, oh, I absolutely have to be dating someone. And no, you really, really don't. You really, really don't. You don't have to put up with this, please. I say this for guys too, who are dating like women who are not kind to them just because they feel like they can't get anyone else. Don't do this to yourself. It's so much better being single. You know, like living alone is so much better than dating someone who doesn't respect you. Technically, anime is a form of soft cultural power from a geopolitical perspective. Yeah, I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen is always talking about like the monetary aspects of things. Like one of the characters, after some shit goes down in Shibuya, she's like, yeah, you should sell off all your stock, like your Japanese stock, because everything's about to go sideways and it's going to tank like the world economy because Japan's like the third largest economy. Yeah, there's also the backstory with a lot of rape and abortion, but I guess, does it count as abortion if they still became people? Like, they lived, kinda. They're creepy fucks, though. One of them turned out cute, at least. Being sad because you're single on Valentine's Day is like being sad on Christmas because you're not Christian. Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen is being published in Shonen Jump. It's amazing what the Japanese think is appropriate to show to children. I mean, I'll be honest, that whole thing with Mei Mei and her brother, that made me, like, kind of uncomfortable. But, I guess they're fine with it. Yeah. I'm also uncomfortable sitting like this. What you accept of those commissions is up to you. No, just send me whatever one you want me to do first, bro. I'm not picking and choosing. Shonen, shoujo, josei, etc. aren't genres, they're target audiences. Yeah, I know this, but like, why is the target audience for all this violence young boys? It's strange to me. It's weird for Chainsaw Man to be a shonen. Yeah. It's extra weird because of all the violence and shit. I guess it's just because, like, I guess mangaka, they would want their work to be in Shonen Jump because it's, like, the most popular magazine, right? Like, it gets to the most readers that way, even if it doesn't necessarily, like, suit that. I guess Chainsaw Man is just a shonen because the feature protagonist is a teenage boy. Whole society is built on bloodlines having power. There's going to be some inbreeding to help keep those pure sooner or later. Ew. Anyone know any long-form video essays on anime marketing? I don't know a damn thing about anime marketing. I just know that, like, a lot of anime is made as marketing for the manga. Like, imagine that. Just, like, making an anime to advertise, like, a physical book. That's so backwards. Like, a lot of people, it wouldn't be unfair to say that there are a lot of people writing books these days in the hopes that they will get a movie deal because those make way more money. Or light novels. Same with the Uma Musume anime. The Uma Musume anime is to advertise the video game. That's where they're making all the money from. And the movies, I guess, because people have to pay to see those in theaters. I think one of them's coming over here, or it did. Of when anime fans are splurging about their special interests, yeah. I do find the cultural differences in anime and manga very interesting. Like, I love reading translator notes. That's so fun. They'll just be like, yeah, this is, it's that one where, somebody will say the moon is beautiful as like a discreet way of saying I love you, or something like that. Pretty sure I've seen that in Dojin a time or two. Making everyone's accounts teen by default. Yeah, complying in advance with whatever laws. So they're just gonna lose money on this. And they're also like, oh, we're putting AI into the app and shit. It's like, where does the AI go? Like, they've added AI to the default text message thing for my phone, where they're like, if you tap on an image, you can type in directions to, like, AI alter it and then send it back. I guess that's the example they used, and it's like, why would I want to do that, though? How does this make you money by adding this feature? Umas are paid by the Yakuza? Sure. Listen, I know back before the game released in English, it was a big rumor that like, oh, because of the Yakuza, nobody can like draw like smut of the Umas, but that's literally not true. Is a thing that lets you summarize videos with AI. I hate that shit. Like, I wish there was at least a way to turn it off on my videos. Like, how does this make you money? It's just another thing where I'm like, how is this making you money? Like, how? The thing is, I'm not even against, like, the AI auto-dubbing. You know? Like, it's annoying that it does it automatically sometimes, but AI dubbing of videos isn't so bad for people who are just like, they're unable to translate it into different languages by themselves, but of course it's not guaranteed to be accurate. Summarize this ASMR video. Yeah, if you summarize the video, then you spoil it. Like, ASMR, generally, you don't need to worry about that, but for my role plays, what if there's a clever twist? What if it's a ruse? Now it's been ruined for my audience. How dare you? It's because you live in an English-speaking country and don't have to turn off for every single video. Oh. Yeah. I think there's a way to turn off permanently in settings, or maybe that's on the app. Oh yeah, look, there are just so many ways people are cheating in the Olympics, and yet they're still worried about trans athletes. Like, bruh. It's unpleasant to hear and I can't turn it off. Really? Have you ever done a normal ASMR that isn't a mockery of the actual ones? Hey. I'm not mocking anyone. Like, ASMR roleplays that are just like, you know, an anime character that you're imagining is talking to you, those are incredibly common. Besides that, yes, I have done like an ASMR video where I scratched some jeans in an NES cartridge. And I whispered. Didn't get a lot of views. So just generally, I prefer to tell stories as opposed to actually having like decent sound quality and making actual ASMR noise. I'm not a sound engineer. I'm bad at it. Is trans athlete panic a thing in Canada? Not sure. Haven't been keeping up with it. I would imagine since Canada's like pro sports generally follows the same rules as the American ones, they're probably not allowed to compete. Bad choice of words. Okay, I forgive you. Oh yeah, the puzzle one. I got demonetized for that. It got turned back on after I requested a relook, but it was literally just sound of me dropping puzzle pieces. Got demonetized for adult content. Lascivious puzzle pieces. You know how it is. Some ASMR artists I've seen are effectively audio dramatists. Some of them are video dramatists too. There's this guy, I always forget his name. It's like Atlas ASMR or whatever. And he does like videos with great ASMR sounds, but also like incredible like video compositing and shit. Like he does like sci-fi stuff, like one where he's on a train and he gets stabbed or something. It was crazy. Just creating entire worlds. He's so pro. I don't think he uploads anymore, though. Recommend me any chocolates from the store? Well, if they don't have chocolate rocks, then chocolate-covered raisins. And if you don't like raisins, then... I don't know, I don't eat plain chocolate, so... Get some Awake, I don't know. They have Awake with caramel in them. And peanut butter if you're into that. Kids might find out about puzzles, and corruption is inevitable after that. Yeah, they'll amass like a giant collection of puzzles. I gotta get rid of mine. I'm just super not into puzzles that much anymore. It's a chocolate rock. You know, they're rocks, but they're chocolate. I've got one on the way right now. There's Andres. Bought me some chocolate rocks. Yeah, they're just rocks. They're just chocolate that looks like rocks. It's pretty cool, right? Why they taste like chocolate chips? They're more just like weird shaped M&Ms. Do you frame your puzzles? No, but I've got a couple of them up on my wall. Over in that direction, there is a EV puzzle, like an Evolutions puzzle. And in the living room, I've got a puzzle of, like, the solar system. But, like, fake and, like, colored in. It's much more elaborate than the solar system, like, actually is. But it looks nice, so I hung it up. Like, I've got puzzle glue. Paris is unhappy after that puzzle statement. I mean, I like puzzles, but jigsaw puzzles have kind of fallen by the wayside for me. I just find it more invigorating to do cross stitches now, which is not all that different, really. Puzzle pieces, like jigsaw puzzles, you're just like taking the pieces, you're finding them, and you're putting them into the right spot. Cross stitching is a lot like that, but just like in order. You're putting the pieces together in order. You know what I mean? University has a puzzle box in the library that has 4 puzzles mixed together. A lot of places do have like a take a puzzle, leave a puzzle. They have one of those in the library around here. Cereal time at 8 p.m. I ate cereal before I came on stream because I was nervous and I felt like eating it. Ugh, I'm getting tired though because I stayed up real late because of the scary getter. Because I got scary got. R.I.P. What kind of cereal? Raisin Bran. Natch. Fun. Getting notifications on my phone. That's my favorite cereal. Well, that's a bit hard. Depends on what I feel like. I mean, like, Raisin Bran's always, like, pretty golden, but if I want, like, a dessert cereal, I get Fruit Loops. What's my PC specs? How should I know? Like, just in general, do people, like, know what their specs are automatically? Hello, Thanatos? My PC is whatever could run Inscription. I was just reading about somebody who was like, the guy who made Inscription just keeps trying to make Pony Island over and over again, because he also made Pony Island. 99% of game devs stop before they perfectly recreate Pony Island. Inscription was a good game. Like, I didn't mind all the extra stuff as it was happening, but then it was like... He got too greedy with the meta shit. Like, the ARG stuff, he got too greedy. He was just like... He's like, okay, so you're playing this game, and it's like looking through your computer files and looking through your Steam friends list and whatnot. But then you can hear the guy from like the card videos talking, and he's like, whoa, what's going on? It's like, I'm playing him playing the game, even though it's my computer and my Steam thing. And it's like, you went too many layers deep, man. The game was more fun when you were in a cabin in the woods. That shit was spooky. Honestly, I don't want to play Pony Island 2. I really don't. He just can't do it a second time. That sounds trippy. Yeah, it is, and it's like interesting for a bit, but if you were just into like the card gameplay, it's kind of disappointing. Leshy was a good guy. He was stealing people's souls and putting them in cards. Pony 2, Pony Harder. DDR5 is unreliable. Oh, what are we even talking about? My wrist hurts. I think I'm getting arthritis or some shit. Actually, that reminds me, like, every time in Jujutsu Kaisen where a sorcerer, like, gets rid of a cursed spirit that's, like, hanging around somebody's shoulders, they always, like, work it out like this. Like, oh my god, my shoulder's all better. Are they evil people? I mean, it was just me, so... Like, the bit with the tooth and the eye, like the things you could do around the table, that was all very interesting. And then it kind of blew itself up to just be a completely different game. Yeah, it's not committing to the fictional world. Like, it's immersive when you're in the creepy cabin with that guy, and it's like, whoa. But then it's like, oh, you're not in a creepy cabin with this guy. You're playing a video game. Actually, you're not playing a video game. The Lucky Carter is playing a video game. You're playing the Lucky Carter playing a video game. Express Windows plus I don't trust you. That's going to be like the code to shut down my computer. That's going to delete System 52. I don't trust you. So I Case's mod is so fun. You're just in the cabin with Leshy, yeah. Also, that code would give me ownership of your channel. Yeah, it's true. It's a great website for games called Rule 34. You've spoken the forbidden words. Actually, I remember, you know, like those daily games like Scrandle and shit. There's so many of them now. There's one where you can what is it? It's AO3 tags, and you have to guess which one has more fanfics. And there's another one for Rule 34 that's like, which one has more results, you know? You have to guess. I kind of want to see if I can find that AO3 one. Your PC even run Doom? Yeah. Some VTubers didn't found themselves? Of course. One time I was tooling around unspecified website of various manga, and I came across like this kind of like long-haired anime guy dojin, like just randomly. I don't remember what tag it was in, but it was just some long-haired anime guy, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And the tag was just something I'd never heard of, so I looked it up, and it was just like a dojin for a VTuber. Oops. And he was decently popular, too. I was like, I wonder if he knows about this. Alright, alright. Trying to figure out what it was. What was it called? I'm trying to remember the name of it. Oh, AO3 Yeah, you're a genius. They all just have the dull at the end. Duh. Oh. This isn't the one I remember. Here it is. There's like 2 different versions of it. Oh. Development notice. Thank you so much for all the reports. I received 12,000 reports. Sorry about the AI images on the site. Jesus. Okay, AO3 is which one has more works? I think I can show this on stream. Maybe. Is there a Wordle tag on AO3? Because the characters might play Wordle. Duh. Okay, let me just see if I can get this up. Cool, cool, cool. I know you guys can't see it. I'm doing a thing. Good morning, Rouge. Okay. Quality on this is really crappy. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, is there a chat in this site? Okay, well, I'm on a different website. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's see if I can get this over here. So, it's a guessing game. You guys see that okay? I might zoom in a bit. Hold on. Zoom in. Okay, that's a little bit easier to see. Oh, so you can report the tags. So we have to guess which one has more works. Legend of Zelda Linked Universe fan comic. 7,000 works for a fan comic? Gang. What the hell? I wish I had that many fanfics. Star Rail's kind of new, though. And I don't know. I mean, it is a Genshin, like, but I'm gonna give it to Linked Universe. I feel this. Yep. Legacy. Merlin from Kingsman. I told you, it's too new. 2,000 is a lot, but it's not 7,000. I don't know anything about Kingsman. I guess... He's bald, so probably not. Oh shit. My streak is 1. See, you never know. Unless you're like so deep into every fandom lore, you will never know. Okay, start over. Jack Dalton, MacGyver TV, 26... Really? People gave that much of a shit about the MacGyver reboot? Okay. So this is versus a Harry Potter character, but it's a Harry Potter character that everybody hates, but it's still a Harry Potter character. She's such a minor character, but like Harry Potter has so many fanfics that just like by association. These are numbers post AI. That is true, but even AI fanfics are still ones that like people are actively trying to create, so that's the thing. This is on AO3, which has, I mean, it's old, but it's not that old, and I know Harry Potter. Fuck, that was so close though. The Master from Doctor Who? Come on. Don't play games with me. What? Man, I'm so bad. Your AO3 looks way different than yours. Yeah, I chose the second result because it was already like a link I'd been to. I don't know what the other one is. I don't trust it. This sucks. I'm so bad at this. Aphelios League of Legends? Wait, he's only got 1,000 works? Wasn't that guy in a K-pop band? He was cute. What do you mean he's only got 1,000 works? The Ghouls. From Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Dobby from My Hero Academia. I don't want to overestimate, but that guy looks like a corpse. I'm certain people want to fuck him. Immensely. I'm a genius. Muriel, Good Omens. Ah, shit. And here the shonen anime fans go up against the Good Omens fans. Is Muriel like an important character? Does anybody know? Stan MHA. I mean, Good Omens was huge. It's tough, but without knowing who Muriel is. Okay, good choice. Who the fuck? What's 17? That's RPF. Who the fuck is Joshua? Who's Joshua from 17? No, I have to look this up. This doesn't, like, that's not fair. That's RPF of Joshua from 17. Like, who? And who is suggesting gifts to my throne? Hold on. If it's another toilet, I swear to God. K-pop guy, but his name's Joshua? Funny scented candle, cocaine and buttholes. You know I'm not putting that on my list. I don't even like candles. Anyway. I mean, just by the fact that it's like in all caps, sure, I would assume it's like a K-pop band. It is a K-pop guy. I wouldn't have expected him to be named Joshua. Joshua Hong. Okay. He's an American singer based in South Korea. Okay. Went to Korea to become a K-pop guy. Smart career move. Is he popular, though? There's a guy named V. Yeah, but that's obviously a stage name. Who would make their stage name Joshua? Yeah, known mononymously as Joshua, which I guess would be unique in Korea, sure. You don't like candles? Not cocaine and butthole ones. I just generally don't use them. What the fuck? Okay, this 17 boy band, I think it literally has 17 members. Okay, 13 members. Pretty close, though. Wow, they've been active for like over 10 years. So, the K-pop girlies are fierce. We know this. They're like really strong, and they make a lot of RPF. But this character I've never heard of from Good Omens has 4,000 fix. That's not a band, that's a small army, yeah, seriously. And like, the boy bands are supposed to have like subtypes, like the cute one. Like in this group, you can't even have like the blonde one because there's 2 different blonde ones. Anyway, I'm gonna give it to the K-pop guy. Like, I've never heard of 17, but if they've been around for this long. There's a band in the States that has had like over 100 members in its run. I mean, there are J-pop idol groups that have like 30 members. Anyway, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm going for it. Yep, okay. Always gotta go for the K-pop. Fuck, who's this white boy?
The predator debating if the prey listener is worth killing as a prize.
Thank you, Mario of 7 stars for the $5. Yeah, that works. I mean, are we talking like Predator just in general, or like the alien thing? Because don't they only kill people that are like strong? Look, K-pop fans are fierce. But a white guy from Game of Thrones? 31K is insane. Yeah, I mean, for that guy... They have 13 members, or have they just had 13 members in total? No, it says they have 13 members. There's a photo of them all together. Who the fuck even is Gendry? I don't know. He could be important. I'm trusting you guys on this. We'll do K-pop again. Okay, sure. But 6,000 is nothing to... Side character from Yuri on Ice? This is the hardest decision of my life. Oh, happy Valentine's Day, Cynthia. Just what? Who the fuck is Odebek Elton? I didn't watch Yuri on Ice. But he's got... If he looked into another man's eyes once, he has more fanfic. If he doesn't, he's straight. Okay. Oh, fuck. Legend of Korra. This is so hard. Like, even if you are in Phantom Spaces, this is literally one of the hardest games of all time. Oh, happy Valentine's Day, Grumpy Ursus. Boomy, though? Boomy the Second? Who? Legend of Korra was so fucking huge, though. People loved that show. But then again, I've never heard of this guy, and he has 10,000 fix. Yeah, Korra is universal. But then again, who the fuck is this guy? They couldn't even get a high-quality photo of him. Okay, fuck this guy. I'll just say that guy. Yeah, pretty easy. Who? Boomy is one of Aang's sons. See, I didn't even watch Avatar. Hunger Games was big, but maybe not in the fan fiction scene. I'm gonna go with the anime boy. Gets him every time. Oh, it's Formula One, yeah. Not even a question. Now that's one I'm unfamiliar with. The Arrow TV show. Now, I would never underestimate Formula One, but I don't know anything about Arrow. Yeah, Arrow was pretty big. I heard it kind of fell off, though. Arrow was huge. But this guy doesn't even have like an actor photo. That's just a drawing. You're betting on Arrow? Okay, I'll trust you. Fuck! We got to 10, though. I knew I shouldn't have underestimated Formula One. He's Arrow's best friend. Well, apparently they weren't gay enough because there's not any fics shipping them. If there were, that number would have easily doubled. Never trust chat. I have to go by my own instincts. Paul McCartney. There's so many of them. I'm surprised it's that low. Yeah, kinda. Hello, Ambiguous. Happy Valentine's Day. We're doing AO3 Okay, so Legend of Zelda is really big. But that is a woman, so... I'm going with Paul McCartney. Yeah. My Hero Academia, I know where I'm at. Fire Emblem, I know where I'm at. Okay, I don't, apparently. Start over. Oh. Wait, Ryuga Matoi only has like 1,200 fics? What the hell happened? Like, Kill la Kill was huge, but I feel like it got completely memory holed off the internet. Like, when I try to look up fan art of it, there's almost nothing. Yeah, that's shockingly little. She's the main character of the show. Maybe... when did that show come out? Like 2014, 2013? Maybe that was still when people were, like, slowly switching over to AO3 and were still on, like, fanfiction.net. Anyway, I have to give it to Drax because Marvel's fucking huge. There's no way that he has less than 1,000 fics. Like, obviously. Asgore, that's pretty easy, yeah. Itadori, he's literally the main character, come on. Giving it to Yuji. Oh my god! Him? Him? Jeremy Renner? Come on! No, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's because people are writing, like, ship fics of the other characters, and he's a minor character in them, so he gets tagged. I bet you anything he is not, like, the main character in 90% of these fics. There's no fucking way. I don't believe it. He's literally the lamest Avenger. He got taken out with a hit to the head. Yeah, just... people kept writing those, like, Avengers, like, found family fanfics, even though the movies didn't support that at all, but he's just in there as a minor character. He's just involved. Who fucking cares about Hawkeye? I'm so sorry, Yuji. Cyrus Goodman, Andy Mack TV show. I don't know what that is, but Brienne's winning. Lorne? Who? What the fuck? Who? What? Wait. What? 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 Why does he look like that? What? There's no fucking way he really looks like that. That's an edited photo. He looks like the Jolly Green Giant with horns. What the fuck? What a terrible photo. He's supposed to be a demon. That's gotta be like AI upscaling of like a shitty screenshot or something. There's no way he looks that bad. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's terrible. That's like impressively bad. I'm old enough to remember that show from when it was on TV. It actually looked like that. Okay, well, I don't know anything about Angel, but Rooster Teeth is really popular, right? Although that guy is wearing like an ugly shirt. Frosted oh my god, he does have frosted tips. But Rooster Teeth is really popular. Okay, never mind, I'm an idiot. Who? Missandei. Phileas Flitwick. Again, it's Harry Potter versus Game of Thrones. I don't know who this guy is, and this guy's like the ugliest teacher in Hogwarts. I'll give it to Ice and Fire. Oh, fuck me, I guess. Oh yeah, Phileas before the... That's right! That's only how he looked in the first movie. Unfortunately, I did used to be a Harry Potter fan. They completely changed how he looked in the sequels, probably because like the original actor was old and died or something. But yeah, he went from having that like beard to having like a kind of fashionable mustache, you know? He just like... He went from that to like a tiny dude in a suit. So, I guess I messed up. Who is that? From Persona 3? Oh, Kamaru. That game was fine, I guess. It was okay. Danganronpa's huge, but like... Kamaru wasn't that popular. It's Kamaru? You've been looking up the fanfics? You got the numbers? Thank you. It was close, though. John Johns? Okay, well that is very clearly fan art of the Martian Manhunter. But he is way, like, that. It has a DeviantArt watermark. You tell me you couldn't find, like, a real photo of this guy? I'll go with him. He's DC. Yeah. Nobunaga. Now, that's a famous Japanese historical figure. I don't know what he looks like in Hunter x Hunter, though. It would depend on whether or not he's hot. Since they don't have a photo of him, give it to DC. Yep. Minor character. Hera from Percy Jackson? I guess that's from the movie. Ah, brutal. Okay, Attack on Titan guy versus a Targaryen. Yeah, you're right. I'm totally off my game now. Dr. Robotnik versus this guy in a suit from Final Fantasy VII. Look, if it wasn't just AO3 and it was just fanfics in general forever, probably this guy. But Sonic is... Yeah. No. Speaking of She-Hulk, that's a K-pop guy, definitely winning. Handsome Jack. Ah, shit. He is a handsome man. But are fanfic writers really into Borderlands? I would guess that Handsome Jack has been, like, a known entity longer than this K-pop man. It's gotta be Jack, right? I'm going K-pop guy. Thanks, guys. It's tough. Borderlands is big, but it's not like fan fiction big, is it? I don't think I've ever seen an X-Reader fic with this guy. Like, I've never stumbled across one in the wild. Yeah, K-pop wins out. Ooh, that's tough. Danganronpa. Because I'm certain that has a lot of fanfics. And even if Hoshi wasn't the focus of them, he might still get tagged as a minor character. That's tough. That's real tough. It's V3 though. Was V3 not that popular? I mean, it did retread a lot of ground. People don't like that one. I didn't care for the ending. Just, you know. If Danganronpa is like a TV show, show me the other seasons, bruh. Show me a female protagonist who actually stays the female protagonist. Jack for sure. Look, I know people really wanted to fuck Oma from that game, so there's probably a lot of fanfics of him. And Hoshi might have been tagged as a minor character. See, that's the thing. It's not specifically fanfics about this character. It's fanfics he's tagged in. Which, for people who are very overzealous in their tagging, they will literally tag every single character that appears. Show me one woman, Danganronpa. Yeah, seriously. I'm going Hoshi. Fuck! Rue from the Hunger Games or Happy Hogan? I hate to say it, but Marvel. Still Marvel. This is book versus book, but this one, Song of Ice and Fire, pretty big. Ooh, I'm getting hosed. Oh, there's a Chainsaw Man. Oh. You see, my friends. You see. Angel Devil does not have that many fanfics. But there are vanishingly few Black Reader insert fanfictions. However, we are talking about the entirety of AO3, so no matter how few of those I have come across in my own searches, there may be many more in other fandoms. Possibly. So I'm gonna pull an angel myself and pray that there are more Black Readers, because I'd be really sad if there weren't. Oh. It's still so low, though. I feel so bad for Black Reader insert fans, because they're fighting a losing battle. Just every time I've read a reader insert and they're just like, my face went red, and I'm like, oh, not inclusive. Anyway, Sam. I mean, that's a given. Yeah, no. Daryl, sure. Usopp, I mean, it's One Piece. Really? 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 The most popular manga of all time. losing to The Walking Dead. Really? Boo. Boo. Oh, hey, we got another one from Angel. Well, anyway, that's RPF, so that guy. Most of it is probably on a Japanese site somewhere. Yeah, I mean, it is just AO3. Wait, Lewis from Stardew Valley? Just by association, more of them. Oh, okay, but that was like crazy close. That's like so close. What does RPF mean? Real person fiction. So, like, you're basically writing fan fiction about like real people that exist in the world. It's controversial to say the least. Anyway, Asgore's winning. We have the numbers on Asgore, I remember him. But Genshin Impact. But it's a woman. I'm a genius. Silver. Oh, come on, it's Pokemon. I guess it's one of the older Pokemons. I'm a fool. Oh, listen, I didn't get that far into Final Fantasy 15, but that guy was cute. I don't know about the Mortal Instruments, though, so... Ah, damn. Oh, now this is hard. Miraculous versus Fire Emblem. Who the hell is this kid? He's like wearing like a Star Wars logo on his shirt. I can never get into Miraculous. I really never could. Oh, I should have known. Come, don't fuck with me. Don't piss me off. Who? Who? Teen Wolf, though. Okay. Brand Star. I mean, come on. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. But we already saw the numbers on her. You ain't got shit, girl. High Q. Obvious. I ever play 34 adult Pokemon, Sonic, and Overwatch are the reliable answers? Yeah. Oh, but Bungo Stray Dogs. That one's popular, too. But he looks kind of old. Sticking with Haikyuu. Boo. Supernatural versus a One Piece guy. But he's ugly. I'm a genius. My Chemical Romance. Oh, come on. I guess he's one of the less hot guys in the band. Now, what did they mean by this? Who's tagging BB-8 in their fanfics? Like, I get that he's around, but it's not like he's really a character. You know, I remember seeing, like, AU comics that would just, like, reimagine him as a dog. Do you think the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina had that many fanfics? I mean, it's Star Wars. Going with BB-8? Yeah, sorry. Main character of the show can't crack BB-8. Fairy Tale? Ow. I'm losing my edge. Oh. Oh. Generic anime boy versus Sherlock Holmes. We gotta go with Moriarty. Percy Jackson and the Olympians? That's popular. Wow. They really hate women over here. Stranger Things? Get the fuck out of here, Genshin. Talia al Ghul from Batman. Stranger Things. Sanders sides. Depends on whether or not that's the emo one. You see, I see people posting about this on Tumblr a lot. Well, you know, I'm following the Sanders guy on Tumblr. He reblogs fan art. He's still making this series, I think. But that's like Batman. Virgil is the emo. Believe in women. Fuck. God damn it. I should have known. People love that series way too much. Fuck. Restart, restart, restart. Sherlock Holmes. We've got an easy one. We've got an easy one. They gave me an easy one. This guy. Probably this guy. Yeah, close. April O'Neil. Okay, just like in general, like there are different... There's way too many different incarnations of her, though. Like, if we're talking from the original series and the comic, like, if we're talking from the new show, there would probably be more, but the original... I mean... It says TMNT, just in general? Okay, well, fuck it. Alright, good choice. Nikki... Question mark? N-hypen/Dream SMP. I hate to do this to April, but there's a lot of Minecraft fanfics. Yep. Sif from Marvel. I'm sorry to do this to you, girl. Jill Warwick from Final Fantasy 16? I don't remember that game being that popular. I'm giving it to Sif. Alicent Hightower from House of the Dragon. That's kind of a gimme. Who the fuck is Mary McDonald? Who? That's gotta be like a fan character, right? Like from the 60s? Was she going to school with Hagrid? Like, what the fuck? What? What? I used to be really into Harry Potter. That's not a character? Fucking apparently it is. Actually, you know what? There are a lot of people that are like fans. They like to pretend they're not fans of Harry Potter because they say they're friends of the Marauders, which is just Harry's dad and his friends, and they just like make up shit for it. I bet you anything she's from that. Kingsley Shacklebolt ass name. Look, I'm sorry, but I do have to look this up. I am now required to look this up. I hate to have Harry Potter in my search history, but I have to know who this bitch is. The Harry Potter Wiki. Who the fuck? Okay, born September 1958 to 31st of August 1965, most likely. Blood status, Muggle-born, possibly. Nationality, British or Irish. Hilarious. She's a friend of Harry's mother who appears in the Snape flashback in the last book. Are you fucking for real? And she's got 18,000 fics? I've seen entire series with less fics than that. Who do I need to kill? What's... like... Mary McDonnell was a witch of unknown parentage. She attended Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry in the 1970s with Lily Evans and Severus Snape. Sometime during her time at school, she was viciously assaulted by Mulciber, a pure-blood Slytherin and a future Death Eater with dark magic. Lily Evans heard about this incident and thought it proved that Mulciber was creepy with an evil sense of humor. But Lily's friend Severus Snape callously described the incident as a laugh. Mary later told Lily that Snape was planning to spend the night outside the entrance to Gryffindor Tower to apologize to her after he called her a mudblood. What the fuck? I don't even remember this happening, ever. I read the books, okay? I was there. I was in on that shit. Like once. I read them once. Yeah, Rowling wrote a forgettable character that the fandom latched onto. I am shocked. Shocked, I say. Oh my god. Thank you, Wesley Playset, for the $50. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't think she appears in person. Do you still have the books? Wait, I might still have the books. What book does she appear in? Because listen, I think I do still have a couple of the books that I was using to hold up my microphone back in the day. Yeah, when does she appear? Yeah, appearances. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, first appearance, appears in flashbacks. That's it. Okay, here it is. I got the chapter name. Chapter 33, The Prince's Tale. I think that's where she appears. I'm actually so fucking mad about this. Like, I'm so mad. 'Cause, like, you would have thought House of the Dragon would be a gimme versus a character who appeared in, like, one fucking paragraph of the last book. Oh, you are making me so mad. Snape Wives at it again. Oh my god. No, I have to look this up on AO3 now. I have to know. I have to know. I have to know. I have to know who they're shipping her with. Because they have to be shipping her with someone. That's just like a random woman. Random women do not get fics where they're not being shipped with people. Nobody is like writing original fiction about her. I promise you this. Okay, so I figured out one thing. This count is outdated. There's actually 19,728 fics of her. One mention. You found her, just one mention of her. Yeah, no wonder there's no official art or like an actor photo of her. She's just basically a fan character who happens to be canon. So, I've got this up. Who is... Oh my fucking god. No, I get it. I understand exactly what's happening here. I know. I figured it out. I figured out what's happening here. It's the fucking Marauders fans. Because when you open up the relationships tab, it shows you the most popular relationship tags for the tag you're looking through. The most popular relationship with 13,000 works is Sirius Black and Remus Lupin. She's just set dressing for the yaoi. I fucking knew it. Literally, she only shows up in the relationships list once as, I think, the 6th result, and it's shipping her with Lily. Which does have 3,000 fics, but still bullshit. Quote Lily, I'm sorry, but I detest Avery and Mulciber. Mulciber, what do you see in him, Sev? He's creepy. Do you know what he tried to do to Mary McDonald the other day? And that's all she wrote. I can't believe it. Actually, I can't believe it. That's very believable. Because, like, if you're gonna write about, like, the 1970s yaoi that was going on between the Marauders, you gotta have at least a few side characters. So why not just a character who happened to be mentioned once? I'm so fucking furious. I'm literally so mad. I almost beat my streak, god damn it. Scream the movie? Nah. Mondstadt character? Fuck it, Genshin? Come on! Ooh. 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 Thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. Don't piss me off. Oh yeah, the music ran out like a while ago. I don't know why I still have my headphone in. I'll put something else on. Silly and Chill Fruitiger Arrow Video Game Music Part 2. Put that shit on. If it'll actually load. There we go. Now it's not so eerily silent while I get mad at fanfiction. Where did it go? Okay. Starting over. Hold on. Okay, good. That's still working. Anyway. No, it's specifically Underfell Sands. You would think, oh, it's Sands, easy, but it's Underfell Sands. That's from an AU. A very popular AU, though. So it's a trick. 911 is stupid popular for no real reason, but Sans Underfell was very popular. I remember how popular Sans Underfell was. Mainline Asgore only had, yeah, he had like 10,000. But nobody wanted to fuck him as bad as they wanted to fuck Sans. Oh, thank you, Elsie. Yeah, I mean, I'll admit, I have been having trouble with the weight loss too, but I think I'm back on the wagon this time. For real. For real, for real. Yeah, this is Sans. There was so much Underfell fanfic. But I'm gonna give it to 911. That can't be right. That's mistagged. I'm guessing it was a case of, like, people not, like, tagging it Sans Underfell and just tagging it Sans, because there are way more than that. Like, I'm guessing before Underfell became an official tag, people just tagged him as Sans, because there are way more works than that. But if that's the case, then, like, this guy's an anime boy. Fuck. I'm an idiot. What the hell am I playing? It's AO3 doll. What's with this shitty AI photo of Gollum? I'm sorry to say, but it's not gonna be him. Not in your life. Pretty obvious. Okay, Maleficent Once Upon a Time. That was big, but RPF is bigger. Trust. The Flash. This is keeping me from doing eugenics. Jesus. Sad to say. Like, Harry Potter characters, though. Like, what do you mean by that? How's that a tag? Like, just the characters in general? I mean, I know there's more fics than the Flash, but, like, how many people would have tagged it like that? But, I mean, like, what am I even supposed to do with that? Obviously, there's more fics featuring Harry Potter characters, but who the fuck would tag them like that? Okay. Whatever. That's a bull. Football RPF? Come on. Oh, RPF versus RPF. Don't fuck around with me. I know that shit. That guy's gay, canonically. Freddy Krueger. Well, I already know he's not winning. You would think, I'm allowed to bitch about this just this once because I'm yaoi pilled. You would think Freddy Krueger x Jason Voorhees would be a fucking slam dunk. There's almost nothing. They literally had a whole movie where they fought each other. Like, where are the Fujoshis? And why aren't they watching the horror movies? Yeah, it writes itself, seriously. There's like nothing. That cup should be overflowing, but people just want to write fanfic of like the slashers with the reader insert. There's so much reader insert fanfiction. Unless it's Candyman. Literally the hottest slasher, there's fucking nothing of him. It's racism. Anyway, Zubal's winning. That's less than I thought there would be. Candyman can get it. Yeah, he's so hot. They have the whole fire water thing going on. Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, Zubal, but that's Haikyuu, and that's an anime boy. And you're a collection of shapes who's non-binary. It wasn't meant to be. People don't want to touch that because of what Freddy did before becoming Freddy. Yeah, I did listen to this podcast that was going to be like... This podcast that reviewed Freddy vs. Jason, and they talked about some of the scripts that were written that never got used. And, one of them did propose that just, like, Freddy was, like, a camp counselor at the camp that Jason went to. And it's really good that didn't make it into the movie. Mycroft Holmes. Shit. That guy's gotta be like a main character. But Mycroft Holmes... I mean, he's basically a main character. Yeah. Alright, we good. Don't even talk, Fairy Tale. Little Witch Academia. Wait, shit, that's hard, actually. Because Little Witch was popular, but I don't know if it was fanfic popular. Freddy was confirmed innocent in at least a couple of the movies. Yeah, they scaled it back because, like, it's kind of gross if the killer is also, like, a pedo. So they were just, he killed kids. Like, Michael Afton style. But Then in the remake, they made him a pedo, so... Chat, you've led me astray once again. Once again, you've led me astray. You see... That's a girl. That makes me sad, too. See, Little Witch Academia is a show that primarily features young girls. Those don't do well on AO3 unless they're Madoka Magica. If the girls aren't, like, getting murdered and shit, nobody wants to touch it. Thought most fanfic authors are women? Yes, they are. And most of them are women who are primarily attracted to men. We keep having this argument a lot over on Tumblr where people are like, why isn't there more Yuri fic? But it's just a sad fact that, like, the majority of people writing fan fiction are attracted to men and are uninterested in, like, seeing women romantically. We can argue over whether or not that's internalized misogyny, but it's just the truth. I don't know who the fuck this is, but she's not beating Yoda. Or this guy. Finn, I want to believe. I want to believe. Please let me believe. Oh, thank God. I don't know who this guy is. Finn, I believe in you. Yeah, that's Hero Academia, yeah. Well, we already know his numbers. Surprisingly low for... Like, I guess a lot of fanfic writers aren't watching Chainsaw Man because that guy's bait if I ever saw it. Like, he's literally looks like a girl. Just... He's literally an angel. Yeah, we know Balthazar. We've been playing for so long, we've memorized the numbers. Fuck. RPF v RPF. But that's a woman. I knew it. Who? You don't even have a category? That's not fair. I'm looking him up. Jasper Jordan. What, is that just like Jasper from Steven Universe? She took a last name? Jasper... Oh my... Wait, hold on, what? Oh, he's a TV character from the 100? The 100. Yeah, that's a CW show. Well, those are popular. But it doesn't even have a picture of him. I've never heard anybody talk about the 100 on Tumblr. I'm gonna believe in women. Fuck. I'm so close. I'm not ending the stream until I beat my streak. I'm not gonna do it. Cassidy or Dio. Fuck. Fuck, man. Overwatch versus JoJo, but people didn't want to fuck him as bad. Trust. Who? General? What am I even supposed to do with this? Who is that? Galadriel. Galadriel versus actor RPF. Underestimated. Forsaken Roblox game. There's no way. Okay. Thank you. Unis Annis? Oh, that's getting more. Oh, too close. Dream SMP? Yeah, winning. Shepard from Mass Effect. That's the main character. Yeah. Frisk. Yeah. Way too close. Way too close. Okay. Okay. Okay, level with me on this. That's a terrible drawing of Frisk, by the way. Level with me on this. That, like, one random side character from the 1960s had 18,000 fics. And most of them were just, like, yaoi observance. Hedwig's an owl. Even if she's around, would people be tagging her? Hedwig is a spectator. She was there. She saw all the dreary fics. I can't do this to myself. Frisk. Oh, thank God. Okay, Dimension 20 is huge. That's way too close. That's way too close. Hero Academia. This is like tagging the Great Hall. Oh, fuck. Sasha. Okay, the Magnus Archives was huge, but there's not as much fan fiction of it because it's a podcast, and Sasha was only in like one season. That's a good design for her, though. I'm giving it to Hiroaka. Fuck! These are way too close. Come on. Bitch, how dare you show your face again? Get the fuck out of here. I know you win. I'm losing it. Now, see, this is hard because one of the biggest ships in Naruto back in the day was Kakashi x Iruka for no real reason because they interacted like once. But that was in the 2000s, and AO3 is not that old. Yeah, it really was popular. Like there was a ton of doujin of them, like a shitload. For some reason, people wanted to ship the two like sensei characters because like they're both hot, I guess. But really, Kakashi and Guy had more of a thing going on. But anyway, they were huge. Even though they spoke like once. Yeah, it's because they're two of Naruto's dads, which checks out, but Iruka really falls out of the story after, like, well, pretty much immediately. He does not have much of a character, but he was popular because, like, you know, you had to ship Kakashi with somebody, and I guess, like, they thought Guy was ugly. He's wearing a mask that covers, like, 90% of his face. He's, like, inverse Gojo. That's, like... I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen was so successful because they followed the Naruto formula, right down to having the hot sensei with white spiky hair. Who covers his eyes because they're special. You know what I mean? Definitely some inspiration was taken. Maria McDonald was only in one chapter. Anything is on the table, nothing is real anymore. But Naruto is huge. Naruto asked Erika to be his dad when he got married. He's absolutely one of the most important characters in the series. I mean, he's important to Naruto, but does he show up that much? It doesn't matter how important he is if he doesn't show up enough for fans to write fan fiction about him. Just, I don't know if AO3 was made after the Kakashi and Erika wave crested. I don't know what the main character is called. He's Yuji Itadori. And he gets fucked up a lot. He gets, like, the shit beat out of him. But I'm going with Erika. Natch. No. Woman. Who? Fuck. Okay. Dimension 20. Shut up, that's too close. Last Airbender's winning. Kiba. I know Kiba. He's probably got tons of fics. See? Plenty. I don't know who that is. JoJo's winning. I mean, it's Overwatch. That's racism. Are you fucking kidding me? That's horseshit. It's JoJo, but like that's not even a lot of fics for JoJo. That guy's from Overwatch. RPF? Damn it. I'm so off my game. Come on. Dream SMP. Oh, right. Big Hero 6. I'm an idiot. Okay, I need to calm down and focus. That's a child. I fucking hate it here. That guy's a main character. People were really into the Dragon Prince. Bruh, I'm just so out of it. I swear to God. Black Butler had like a huge fanfiction presence on fanfiction.net, and it's still continuing to this day on AO3, but like, should have picked Mercy, yeah. William T. Spears. He's hot, but he also like carries a weed trimmer, so give me this. Way too close. Olympians? Whatever that means. Oh, just like in general, Greek mythology and Percy Jackson? Well, I mean, Joe's not winning that. Gimli? I mean, duh. Ship him with Legolas. Zenon? This is going to hurt me, I know it. It's a woman debuff. I want to be wrong. 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 Yes, but also no. Because I just lost. But thank God, right? Like, good. Good. I'll take it. Basira? Or a DC guy? She was a cop, though. Supernatural's winning. I don't even know who that guy is. Spider-Man. Wow. Okay. Glee? Glee. Guys, I don't know if I can do this. It's just the Spider-Verse one? Okay. Beelzebub. Good Omens. Good Omens was huge. Okay. Yamcha? Nobody's writing Dragon Ball fan fiction. Attack on Titan. Come on. That's less than I expected. I hate to say it, but... that guy is cute, though. Right, I forgot about Airtail. That guy's so ugly. I'm serious. Like, I know it's just a fan design, but I hate this thing. Get the fuck out of here. Riverdale. Riverdale. Yep. Madoka Magica. Madoka Magica. It's not Madoka or Homura, though, but she would probably be tagged on the side there. However, I have no faith. It's part of the only confirmed Yuri ships in Madoka. Oh yeah, did her and Sayaka, did they hook up? Oh, hello, Capybara. Happy Valentine's Day. I know you, AO3. I know you. I know you too well. That's shameful. To be real. Anyway, Hero Academia. That sucks. That sucks ass. Thank you. Making it easy for me. No. Umbrella Academy. Wait. But he transitioned. Right? They had the character transition in the show. Ugh, excuse me. I think there could be a chance. So, not only woman debuff, but also that character wouldn't be called Vanny anymore. Or did they keep the same name? I will base my decision on that. Did Vanya keep the same name, or did they change it? They changed their name. Okay. They changed his name. Cyberpunk? Fuck! I beat my streak! Yes! I'll take it. Guys, I did it. 13. It's a lucky number to end on. Yeah, Transman W. I'm glad you have more than V, actually. Fuck Cyberpunk. Didn't know that character was named V. It's the main character, right? Alright, finally, I can end the stream. It's been 3.5 hours. I wasn't planning to be live for this long. Fortunately, I didn't show my face or embarrass myself. That's not true, I definitely embarrassed myself. A win for the trans community. Congratulations, Elliot Page. Yeah, it's my birthday number. Fantastic. Mission accomplished. We're sending an evac now. Now, so before I head out, I'll just thank everyone who donated. There were a few of you. Thank you, Jacob, TJ Tharp, Sly Coop, Mario of 7 stars, twice, and Elsie Plays Civ with the $50. It was way more fun than I expected. Yeah, actually. It's incredible how you can just get, like, sucked into something like this. I understand why these, like, daily games are so popular. I don't really do a lot of them myself, though. But they're big on, Twitch. Anyway. That was fun. I'm gonna turn that off now. Well, I guess the heart sweater was a good investment. We are not doing Rule 34 at all. It will get me killed. Yes, I'm free. I'm free. I'm falling free in the wind. This is Valentine's Day. I figured I should announce something. I managed to get a girlfriend. Oh my god, congratulations. Now chat, refrain from sending in the wolves. Do my signature wiggle. You know I only do that with my VTuber model because I can't wave my hands, right? I'm resting my hands on the edge of the desk, but I can't do that because there's a keyboard right here. Because the camera's right here. It's on one of those, like, weird, like tripod things that, like, shifts. Anyway. Like, when I do my, wiggle thing, I'm just like this. It's not very, emotive IRL. Search Donald Trump Rule 34. Stop. I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Everyone's like, oh, we're all alone on Valentine's Day. As long as you have love in your heart and you're kawaii, you will never truly be alone. Plus, like, you can just hang out with your friends. It's allowed. Also, just an alert for you all, just so you all know, just so you are all aware. All the Valentine's candy goes on sale tomorrow, so stock up. You get, like, those heart-shaped boxes for, like, super cheap. It's awesome. You gotta know what stores to go to, though. Some of them, like, fucking Shoppers Drug Mart, they just clean up the entire, like, Valentine section immediately, and they don't even put them on sale. It's Sunday, everywhere's closed? Where do you live? Grocery stores are always open on Sunday. Wait. Monday's Family Day. Fuck, maybe everything will be closed. But my candy. But what? You get the candy hearts real cheap at Bulk Barn. Oh, man. What's Family Day? It's a federal holiday we made up to get another day off in February. I hope they replace it with something better. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, cancel Canada Day because of colonialism. I say we just, like, change something else into, like, a remembering kind of day. Like, they could turn Family Day into, like, an Indigenous Remembrance Day. And I don't think anyone would mind, because who fucking celebrates Family Day? Shocked you guys don't have supermarkets closed on Sunday? Are you in, like, Utah or something? Sounds way more fun than President's Day. Is that what you guys have? Germany. Oh. I didn't realize you guys were so religious there. Found out the other day my ex is getting married. Brutal. I don't think that'll ever happen to me. Let's just say I know how to pick him. We're on good terms, so congrats to her. Oh, nice. That's just normal to you? What if you need to buy something? That sucks ass. Why would one of the days the store is closed be one of the days when you have the day off? Chile supermarkets only close on Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, same here. And on Family Day. You know, Family Day is kind of unique because a lot of stores do close on it, actually. Not Walmart, though, because they're evil. If they're open, the people working there now have the day off. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, this just seems like other federal holidays. They just leave it open. Oh well. Better make sure I get my chocolate rocks in before Family Day. I'll probably stream then, I guess, because I want the day off too. I'm technically a government employee. Because they send me money every month. It's a pretty good gig if you can get it. Anyway, I need to go. My water ran out a while ago and my throat kind of hurts, so thank you. Jesus, foreshadowing. Thank you all for watching. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. Whether you were with someone or with me, we are glad to celebrate the hearts. But Lovecore month is not over. I'm still going to be Lovecore because it's February. Anyway. Goodbye. Thank you all for watching. And thank you to the people who bought me stuff on my throne. Okay. Goodbye. K-pop heart. Whatever.